crossover. Oh, killer crossover.
Just crossover. It just crossed him over nastily.
Another victim to the crossovers. Cross him up and sit him down.
Crossover is powered by Everlevel Concrete Repair in Omaha at everlevelconcrete.com. How are you, Connor Happer?
Hi, Matt. I'm great. How are you? Good morning.
I'm good. I'm a little tired.
Oh, you're sleepy? What's
sleepy.
wrong? What's wrong?
Just a little. I'm looking forward to the holidays. Here
what are you doing? Are you going home?
I'm going home. I'll be on a flight home to Chicago right after. No crossover for me on Wednesday, by the way. Because
what?
I have a flight at like 11:15. So I gotta.
Do you have TSA pre-check?
No, I don't. But it's Omaha. Like it doesn't take that long.
You never know.
Through, so.
You never know.
It's the busiest Thanksgiving travel season ever.
I heard that AAA sent me an email.
Why is it so busy?
It's not. It's normal.
Okay.
Very, very normal amount of busy.
Say, you know, the shutdown, because I don't pay attention to politics. That's over, right? Like the government's back up and moving. The TSA.
It is.
Okay, the TSA people are all getting paid and working, and there's enough air traffic control people. Is that correct?
Well, I don't know about that, but
I
mean, I think we were already dealing with a shortage there, but yes, the government works again.
Okay.
In theory, I mean, the government is allowed to work again.
Sure.
I suppose I should say.
Yeah, so I'll be going home and I'll be getting crunked tomorrow.
You're gonna get crunked.
Yeah.
What's that even mean?
I'm gonna get in the pocket. I'm gonna.
You're gonna get in the pocket.
I'm gonna be in the pocket, dude. I'm gonna be searching
holy
for stars.
smokes.
It's gonna be Old Crow. I'm coming, baby.
Okay, all right.
Roof, I'll be there. Wrigleyville, you're about to see something you ain't.
What are you
never
going to
seen before.
Wrigleyville for?
Because Wrigleyville's awesome.
There's no
What,
baseball game. Yeah,
No.
what are you, a tourist?
First off, no. Wrigley is, man. I'm gonna go to Sluggers. I'm gonna take some.
Are you going to
swings
say
in the
my
Pancake.
Cubbies? My Cubbies.
No,
play there."
I'm gonna go ahead and post something on Instagram, and it's gonna be that Chicago song, and I'm gonna make,
Holy Chicago!
I'm gonna make everybody roll their eyes.
Holy Chicago!
And when I'm back in Chicago,
Oh.
I feel it.
You should throw everybody for a curveball and do a song by Chicago. You know, like
the band.
or you could do Paper Lace. You could do The Night Chicago Died.
Oh my God, that's
My mama cry. Then
You a good
Chicago
karaoke guy.
died.
He's a karaoke legend.
Are you a karaoke legend?
Oh yeah, I stopped by the scene of my greatest performance ever last night.
Whoa!
Yeah, at the MGM Grand.
Wow.
On the at the bottom of the escalator. There's like a little sports bar area there and a nice stage. And I said, that was it.
And
That
you said,
was where I did my best work.
And you said, and I did it my way. You said, what is a man? What has he got?
I didn't do it. I should have done that song. That would have been great. But
That
no,
would
I
have
did.
been a great
I did
performance.
Piano Man.
Wow. Did you do the whole, anytime someone sings Piano Man, they do the whole, I roll my eyes so far back in my head because they go, it's 8:00 on a Tuesday, or like whatever time that they're singing at,
No, God, no. I sang the lyrics as they
But
exist.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever seen that before where a guy he's like, it's 11:00 on a Wednesday,
Yeah. Luckily,
God,
I
get
did
outta
not
here.
do that because I sang the song as it goes.
Good
which
for
is
you.
Great.
I used to
Which is great.
do Wednesday was the greatest day of the week when I was back in college because I would go to Barry's and then go to Brothers and then we would end the night at Sandy's doing karaoke and it was incredible. Had a lot of
Sindelar
great
writes
memories.
in, Matt's taste in bars is really weird and needs to be explored in depth.
Well, did you hear about this? That my co-host, who is 27 years my older, went ahead to a nightclub in Miami last night and was out until 4:30 in the morning.
That,
But what
that
if-
tracks with what I know about
Yeah,
Gary.
exactly. What do you know about your dear co-host? Yeah,
I do.
that is absolutely not outside of the realm of possibility
was-
at all.
He was hanging out with Trey Songz. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Close personal friend, Trey
Close
Songz.
personal friend Trey
Trey
Songz.
Songs with a Z.
Poll question: are you close personal friends with Trey Songz?
Which I am
I mean,
definitely not.
It was, it was. I mean, it's great. I mean, he was sending me pictures of like where he was at and everything. And I've never been to a nightclub before in my life. I like Hey, ladies, let's hike the football and get these festivities started.
Ah,
Try to. Hey, I'll draw
Nice,
you.
Matt.
I'll draw you offsides tonight. Bang.
Colin writes in. Colin of White Plains writes in on the Equitable Bank inbox. Poll question: do you get crunk during Thanksgiving? Now, what did you say?
I'm
What
getting
was the
crunked.
word?
I'm getting
Okay,
crunked.
crunked.
Dude, I'm gonna be 8-ball in the corner pocket tomorrow.
I don't even know what that means. I mean, I
I'm
can
gonna
put
be-
context clues together, but you know,
I'm gonna be looking for Carmen San Diego at the end of the night, if you know what I mean.
I don't. I mean, once again context clues, but yeah.
It's gonna be one hell of a night. I
Awesome.
My taste in bars is very simple. I like bars with a lot of wood
I
and
like
beer.
bars.
He does.
I like wood. I'm a big fan of wood. I like
Oh yeah,
a
we
good-
got plenty of wood around Omaha.
I like a good mahogany. You know, nice and dark, and you know, just
awesome.
a nice. Now you are a part of a viral sensation today. You are a side character, if you will, on one of the best blow ups on referees in local radio that we've had in quite a while. How do you feel to be famous, Connor Happer?
Well, I don't know if it's the it's I guess local blow up at officials.
Was the one after that?
But it's the one that is definitely the most famous now. But I think even the man who committed the crime himself would tell you that wasn't him turned up to 11. It was kind of like, as he put it, I believe DEFCON like 3. You know, so
called a ref incompetent and might have dropped an F-bomb, and you're telling me
he did not drop an F-bomb. Don't put it on the internet.
My
He
wife
said
is
that.
convinced he did, and
So he said blocking. Okay, blocking. It Whoa,
Whoa.
what was that?
Yeah, that was my contribution to the call.
That was he said blocking. Okay, it sounded like, you know, when Connor Happer talked about a certain Vietnamese place that he very much enjoys. That's what it sounded like.
What? Vietnamese. Yeah. What?
You mean pho?
I know. I understand. I understand what you're saying. I will take a little bit of credit because well, I think like, you know, if I don't just instinctually react the way I did, then I don't know what happens after that. You know, like maybe it just tees him up to do what he did after that. I'm not sure. Because it was like the thing that bothered me at first without seeing the replay was that it was late. Like the ref did not blow the whistle until after the dunk was biffed at the rim, and I'm like, dude, I mean that's 101.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
and then they showed the replay on the board, and
it was a
like,
terrible call.
Well, yeah, there was like hardly any contact, and his feet were set, and he was outside the circle, and he was set. You know, people forget that.
What I can appreciate about how John reacted was that still within the fire of being so mad that it was a bad call, that he still had the wherewithal to drop an analogy. You know, like the fact that he was like so mad, but was like, let me get a good metaphor in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me
like the Statue of Liberty outside of New York.
Yeah.
Specifically that one though, not like, you know, because you have to apply it to Vegas. So everyone can set the scene. And
he was straight up and down. He was set like the statue sitting out in front of New York, and they called that.
But the fact that he was like still had his broadcaster cap. The fact that he still had his broadcaster cap on and was like, let me drop a local reference here that people will understand. While I'm calling this ref incompetent.
You gotta be embarrassed by that.
So the best part about all this,
Chick and Nick are gonna have a field day.
Well, I mean, America has already done a good job with that. But like, yes, and they obviously will. But like, the best part of yesterday, I think, in my opinion, was watching it become what it became yesterday, while being shoulder to shoulder with John.
Oh, with him, yeah. Like you being like, do you know what's happening right now while you're calling?
Oh, he knew.
Oh, yeah.
He knew because he kept getting texts, And, after a while, he hopped on Twitter and started looking at the comments. And then all of a sudden, we were sitting at the Gonzaga-Alabama game last night, and that's when we saw all of the, like the Barstool, the awful announcing, like that. Yeah. The picture of John in the corner on the awful announcing.
So good.
I lost my mind.
Good.
I told people,
lost my mind.
If one outlet picks this up, it will get aggregated to the moon and back.
Oh, big time. Big time. Without a doubt. And like, it's
and he was just shaking his head the entire time, like he's not bothered by it, but he is just like, oh god.
The best, I
no.
think a great part of all of the tweets, though, that there were people who were non-local people who had opinions on John, and then the local people came in and were like, dude, this is par for the course. This your first time? Not our first time. Like, this happens all the time. And then people
you wouldn't survive a second in Ypsilanti.
Dude, people were like, you should have heard him at UConn last year. Like it was funny. Now,
well, they wouldn't have been able to hear him at UConn last year. He didn't have a voice. That was the game where he died.
There was I thought there was maybe it was at home for UConn that he had a blow up, but
I mean, there's a Mount Rushmore. There's
sure.
there's a lot of them.
That'd be a great crossover.
I mean, obviously, this is going to be right in the category of Evan Burrows, you suck, and also, so yesterday, when they put out the refs before the game, Lee Castle was supposed to be on the crew.
Yeah.
And Lee Castle was the guy who called the foul on Nemhard in the Elite.
Oh my goodness.
And then last second, the refs come out and we're like, well, this doesn't match.
Yeah,
so they subbed him out for whatever reason.
How do you not see that?
Well, one-eye Pat Driscoll.
So good. Apparently,
and another assumptive call. This time, one-eyed Pat Driscoll.
Here's the thing, too. I heard he used the term "working themselves into a shoot."
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
which
I think that's right.
I don't think that phrase has been used since like Mid-South Wrestling with Dusty Rhodes and the Von Erichs.
That's John's wheelhouse.
Like working themselves into a shoot is such a niche wrestling term that is awesome. That I couldn't imagine.
Is it?
Oh yeah. But it's one of those things where like you are the perfect person to be there when he says it because you're not a wrestling guy.
No, I mean,
so it makes it even better. It makes it even funnier.
Well, people are asking me like, what was I doing while this was going on? And I was just laying out like I'm sitting right here.
He's gonna let his man cook.
Yeah, I'm just sitting right here in this spot, and he's off to my right, like he's on my right shoulder.
Yeah.
And I'm leaned over to my left and kind of because we also can't tell who can hear us.
Yeah. So I was gonna say.
So I assume that a lot of people could, and I think by that point in the game, the Iowa State broadcast, they were sitting right next to us. They were getting ready for their game. I think they were on the air, so it's possible that went over that broadcast, and then afterwards we turn around. There's these seats behind us right here, and there were some St. John's dudes sitting in these seats, and they were like, we were listening to you guys all game. This rocks. This is the best. It's like
that's great. Well, it's funny.
So we can't tell who could hear us.
You did a great job not laughing during that rant. You did a great job.
There's nothing funny about it. Nothing funny in my life, Matt.
I would have
nothing to smile about in my life.
I would have muted myself so quickly because I would have been chuckling.
I didn't. There was no toggling of the cough button which we don't have, and we're just hooked up to a tie line, and I didn't turn myself off or anything. I just laid out, like just chilling.
You knew to get out of the way when the train was on the tracks. You did exactly what needed to be done in that moment.
I thought the worse / more consequential call was the one on Graves, where they called him for a foul and an inbound. This is like inside a minute, and they're down by 3
on the sidelines. It was a bad call.
That was a horrible call,
and would have turned the game.
Yeah, he kicked it out of bounds.
Yeah,
and they called him for a foul.
Basketball. Look, they Baylor did a good job of using their physicality against them. I do credit Creighton for being in that game, considering the fact that Baylor had 19 offensive rebounds. But
I think it was 22.
Was it 22? I thought it was 19 on my CBS Sports app.
22, I think 16 in the second half. 27
Unbelievable!
points. Those numbers are burned into my head at the moment.
So it'll be a big one today. Iowa State, baby, big game.
Need some desperation.
The MAC Bowl.
Need some desperation. In will Tamin Lipsey play, just like he did in the exhibition in Omaha.
Do we know that yet?
We do not.
Okay.
We do not.
Because he re-injured his groin, correct?
I believe that was the word.
A lot of people injure their groin in Vegas. Get over it.
Nice.
Did you get after it yesterday?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. That's a great answer right there.
It turned out that way. So we went over to Creighton, did a nice donor event over at the Circa. And so we went over there after the game on the roof, the site of Nick's purchase of $66 Japanese whiskey. I told John he should have got it just for fun.
They could compare notes.
Yeah. I thought that would have been funny, but we didn't do that. And then, so everybody's hanging out and having a good time. And my dear close personal friend, Frank Caliendo, comes up.
Nice.
And then he's just firing off takes about college basketball and about what it's turned into. And we'll talk about so he texted me yesterday and was like, where are you going to be at? And I'll stop by or whatever. I'm like, I'm right here. Just come by whenever. So I guess he's going to come by at noon today and just hang out with me. And then we talked at the event over there yesterday. And so, we're starting to, do it. And then John, Rob, and I walked over to MGM Grand. That's where Gonzaga and Alabama were playing. And you're just walking and imbibing. And then I met up with some other friends. And then later ended up bumping into everybody else again. And that was the point. So we were standing just outside of a bar, there's a bar in the middle of a casino or whatever, and they have TVs in the middle. And we're talking about whatever. John had left, and there was probably 5 or 6 people standing there. And Rob's like, look at the TV. And I'm like, what? And they're showing just that play.
Oh my God.
They're showing just that play. And I'm like, what's going on here? And then I look closer, and in the corner it says courtesy 1620 the zone.
No.
And then I'm like, all right, so we're doing that. And this bit is like 2 minutes on SportsCenter.
Whoa.
They superimpose the Statue of Liberty on top of Blake Harper.
Really?
And they're breaking the whole thing down. Then the 2 anchors come on camera and they start laughing about it. It's like this whole thing is like 2 minutes that they spent breaking it down on SportsCenter. And we're like, is this happening right now? Maybe I shouldn't be as amazed that things are on SportsCenter anymore, but that was just like a wild, ridiculous moment.
There was Kendall Moriarty had her long half-court shot a couple of years ago, and I was on the call on Big Ten Plus. And
did they use your audio?
So they didn't use my audio. Like, they didn't say, "Oh, here's the call." They had it kind of under Scott Van Pelt talking. So like Scott Van Pelt was talking, and then under it, you could kind of hear me in the background. That's super cool though for John. That's really funny that they did a whole bit on that. That's so funny.
I watched SportsCenter for 90 minutes this morning, hoping they would.
And they didn't do it.
Did they run it back?
They didn't run it back, but there was a play from the D2 finals yesterday that was number 2.
Nice
on the SportsCenter top 10.
Hell yeah! What play was it? I didn't see it.
Great one-arm kind of OBJ style catch.
Hell yeah!
On the sideline.
It's funny. So you were on the watch party in the I-80 club with our dear friends Josh Peterson and Jack Mitchell for the Penn State game, and I also went on during halftime to that little watch along thing. And during that time, I was like, look, everyone was depressed. Nebraska was down 27 points. I was like, I just got to come in here and be funny. Like, I'm not going to talk about football. So we were just like, talking about random stuff. And I started doing my John Gruden. And Jack Mitchell was like, he goes, you sound like John Gruden there. And I was like, yeah, I do. He had no clue that I was doing my impression of John Gruden. He just thought that I was just sounding like John Gruden for whatever reason. And so, yeah, I know. Maybe
that's a compliment.
Maybe you show it to Frank and you're like, hey, here's this guy. He goes ahead. He does John Gruden, judges John Gruden. He'll tell you it's a terrible John Gruden.
Frank did a good. There wasn't any words, but he did a good Mac impression yesterday in front of Mac, and we all had a good laugh, even though there was no words for it. He just licked his lips a lot, which I thought was pretty good. It's pretty well done. So I assume that he has seen the viral clip.
Oh God!
Or heard the viral clip. So we're gonna see what he could do with it.
Well, here's the thing. Has he done his Jim Rome yet on the show? Because I think that's his most underrated. He's done that one. Phenomenal. Arugula.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
He just kind of seamlessly just makes his way through whatever impression.
He's done the Mel Kiper too, right? He's got to have done the Mel Kiper.
Todd.
How about the Rod Jaworski? Has he done Jaworski too?
I'm sure, but probably.
Jaws. God, I love that guy.
Are there big plans for Mac's birthday?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
You're not in.
Did Mac say anything to John about the call? Did Mac get wind of it and say anything?
Oh yeah, he knew about it. He knew about it.
It was happening right in front of him.
Everybody had a good laugh. We all laughed and laughed and laughed yesterday. It was definitely the talk of the
town.
Talk of the town.
Like the Statue of Liberty outside of New York.
Like the statue outside of New York.
Did he call him a cyclops at one point, or is it just the one-eyed Pat Driscoll?
I don't think I heard the word cyclops.
Okay. And another assumptive call. This time, one-eyed Pat Driscoll.
Now that would be
used
great.
His bad eye on that one.
If he called him a cyclops, now that would have been something.
Forgive my ignorance on this. Does Pat Driscoll have
a lazy eye?
An eye issue?
Yeah.
I don't know the backstory on one-eyed Pat Driscoll.
I'll be honest with you. It would be kind of tough if you were a referee with one eye. That'd be rough. I mean, don't you need
whether there's some truth, whether there's a kernel of truth to it or not, it's a great on the spot, like Trump style nickname, handout there.
One eye Pat Driscoll. It's what I call him.
From one-eyed Pat Driscoll.
One eye. He's only got one eye. That's why I call him that. It's quite disgusting. He's refereeing this game with one eye. Oh, just absolutely terrible.
Yep.
Frankly. One-eyed Pat Driscoll and big too tight pants Kelly Pfeiffer.
Nice.
That's what I call him.
Yep. Okay, Pfeiffer and his haircut. I haven't seen Kelly Pfeiffer. I don't think he's in Vegas.
Kelly Pfeiffer needs to do the Nebraska Creighton game.
He's probably doing the Nebraska game tonight. He's probably doing Nebraska and Winthrop.
16-point underdog Winthrop tonight.
Whoa.
For that game.
Whoa.
They
Let's
almost
see
beat
what
Arkansas.
says.
Ken Palm says he'll lose by 12. Winthrop.
Really?
Yes. Ken Palm has a 8-point victory projected for Iowa State.
Well, the spread, I believe, is 7.5. Yes.
Gary said it was 9.5. I didn't check. So
classic.
7.5. Yeah, I don't know.
Vegas.
You're there. Vegas, baby.
And of note, I guess if we're talking about that, like the tiebreakers and the who you play on the third day situation is very convoluted, and there's a lot to it. But the points matter. Point differentials matter.
Big time. Yeah.
So that factors into spreads, I'm sure.
Oh, sure.
Stuff like that.
That's a good point. Okay. Because you got to
run up chasing every single point.
Yeah. Well, now they're going to do a 2-week tournament next time they do this classic where it's 1 week you have 16 teams and the next week you got 16 teams and then they got to schedule the two other teams together or whatever. who both come out of their pods. That was Roski had a tweet about that yesterday.
I mean, everybody's going to be in this thing. I mean, all the other tournaments are dead, and this thing has taken over.
It's really interesting. Like True TV and TNT are really taking this as like a practice run for how they're going to broadcast the NCAA tournament. Like,
well, sure, but I mean, look at Maui. I mean, nobody's in Maui anymore.
God, it's
and you know, like so everybody's here. Everybody wants to be in this tournament because they're chasing the NIL money.
Is Creighton for sure now playing on Thanksgiving?
No,
don't know yet.
Oh, you don't know yet? Okay.
No, if they win today, no, and even if they lose today, there's a scenario where they still play tomorrow. I think.
If they go ahead and they play tomorrow, we might have to have, and I might be in the air while the game is going on, so we might have to figure that out. Hopefully, but should be.
I don't think there's anything to figure out.
A lot of things to figure out.
A lot of things to figure out. Well, but
I wish I could tell you more. I got a text from Mr. Planner, Josh Peterson, yesterday. Hey, if you guys hear anything about game times, I was like, all right, I'll text you, but I ain't gonna hear nothing.
Mr. Planner is a great nickname for Josh. He is Mr. Planner.
Mr. Planner. Mr. Countdown. Mr. Countdown is what I also call him. Okay, all right. Well, so I will not talk to you tomorrow. You'll be doing the show and just get out of there at 10.
I have to see exactly what time my flight is. Maybe we could do a quick crossover.
I mean, whatever. You know,
but whatever. I got to make sure I don't miss my flight, even though I hate flying. I still have to do it. So
you do. You don't want to make that drive across the state of Iowa. All right, Matt. See you later.
But I'll see you.
That is the crossover powered by Everlevel Concrete Repair in Omaha at everlevelconcrete.com. It is, I believe they're telling me it's Tuesday.
That's right.
So we will come back and continue to celebrate this glorious feast week after this on 1620 The Zone.
What? That's the crossover. The Connor Happer Show is next on 1620 The Zone. It's time to stuff the truck to benefit Toys for Tots. Join 1620 The Zone, Woodhouse Chevrolet Omaha, and Molina Healthcare of Nebraska, December 5th and 6th at Westwood to help us bring joy to others this holiday season. Donate new unwrapped toys so kids in the metro can have a happy holiday. Stuff the truck, December 5th and 6th at Westwood Plaza with Woodhouse Chevrolet Omaha, Molina Healthcare of Nebraska, and 1620 The Zone. Your Omaha area forecast from the Boys Town Ear, Nose, and Throat Weather Center and KETV News Watch 7.
Watch out for areas of dense fog during the morning drive Tuesday. Then a wind advisory will be in effect from 9 a.m. till midnight with northwest winds gusting 40 to 55 miles per hour throughout the afternoon and evening. Expect highs around 50 mid-morning, then temperatures falling into the 40s during the afternoon. I'm meteorologist Sean Everson from KETV News Watch 7.
It's easy to see the common signs of transmission trouble.
If your engine revs before it falls into gear. If it seems to switch gears for no reason. So watch for the signs. Certified transmission, the job done right at the right price.
Food insecurity is a real problem in my community. I'm helping my neighbors get the food they need by volunteering with Food Bank for the Heartland.
Give back to your community by donating or volunteering. Visit foodbankheartland.org to get started.
Get the truck or SUV you love and never pay a dock fee. Only at Baxter Ford. That's right, pay for the vehicle, not the paperwork. Plus, during the Ford year-end sales event, get incredible savings on our great selection of new Ford trucks and SUVs. F-150s, Mavericks, Rangers, Expeditions, Explorers, Broncos, and more. Shop with confidence, knowing you'll never pay a dock fee and experience the helpful way to buy a car. With no handoffs, no hassles, and absolutely no hidden fees. Shop now at BaxterFord.com.
It's football season, so grab your friends and make Sky Bar and Grill your football HQ. Feel like you're in the games while watching our massive TV walls and large screen TVs. Enjoy all your favorite beverages and food options with your group and place your bets with a PFC Sportsbook to cash in. All with the friendliest service around. Get in the game at Sky Bar and Grill, located inside Prairie Flower Casino. Play longer, win more at Prairie Flower Casino, just minutes north of downtown Omaha. Must be 21. Please bet responsibly.
Hey, it's Ashley from Saul's. This holiday, Saul's is the place to stretch your budget and give amazing designer gifts for up to half off retail. We're also buying your luxury brand items to help you freshen up your style this holiday season. Designer gifts for less at Saul's.
From a towering poinsettia tree to the whir and whistle of model garden drains, Lawrence Gardens makes your holiday season merry and bright. To create memories with your family and delight in the joys of nature this season, purchase your timed tickets at lawrencegardens.org. You know, you could prolong the life of your garage door with preventative maintenance. How? Give Langfeld Overhead Door a call and schedule a garage door checkup. They'll inspect all your hardware, springs, cables, rollers, hinges, opener, even loop the door. You see, Langfeld Overhead Door doesn't take a back seat to anyone when it comes to their service. Because if something goes wrong, it's their name on the line. So they're going to make sure it goes right every single time. Langfeld Overhead Door, 402-234-2700. McInnes Roofing and Sheet Metal, Nebraska and Iowa's go-to choice since 1981. Roofing, siding, windows, gutters, sheet metal, or repairs. Their team delivers quality you can rely on. For commercial or residential projects, trust McInnes Roofing and Sheet Metal. Visit McInnesInc.com.
It's the Connor Happer Show. Are we sure we want to do this?
Could you, make an announcement that we're ready?
It's the Connor Happer Show on 1620, The Zone.
All right, welcome in. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's the Connor Happer Show. You're on 1620 The Zone and on 1620thezone.com. Connor Happer here from Vegas. Josh Johnson back in Omaha. He's got the crack wagon hoodie on or whatever that. Yeah, it's a hoodie, right? Yeah, Josh only wears hoodies.
That's right. Yeah, I have some quarter zips.
I have some quarter zips. You would be appalled at the quarter zip rate here in Las Vegas. I mean, there's so many quarter zips. Basketball team quarter zips. Well, I mean, just on the Baylor team, we noticed this as they were lined up for the anthem yesterday. You know, so there's 15 players. They had to have at least 22 quarter zips. 22 dudes wearing quarter zips, coaches, support staff, stuff like that. Yeah, it was like a 1.5 to 1 ratio of, you don't get that teacher-student ratio very often. It'd be the best school in America, probably, if you could offer that 1.5 to 1 teacher-to-student ratio. So quarter zip to player was the ratio that we were watching for yesterday. But here we are on a Tuesday. We'll have Creighton basketball taking over the airwaves at 12:30 today. 12:30 is the pregame show for a 1 o'clock tip between Creighton and Iowa State. The Jays lost yesterday, of course, to Baylor. Iowa State with a win over St. John's, but at what cost? At what cost? Taman Lipsey injured in that game. Will he play today against the Blue Jays? If we hear anything, we will, of course, pass it along, but I doubt we will until the players start running out, and we'll keep an eye on Lipsey and see what he's got. So today on the show, Allan Bell will join, as he regularly does, coming up at 11:30. We will have the odd news today. We'll do the odd news. We were so out of whack yesterday with Rules press conference. So we're going to get back on schedule. And yes, we will get a visit from our dear friend, Frank Caliendo, coming up at noon today. He's going to be with me in person. He'll be using the John Bishop Memorial chair sitting right next to me. And we will visit with him about Creighton basketball or whatever's on Frank's mind these days, which, you never know. You really, really never know.
He's just going to make fun of John.
Maybe.
And that's okay.
Oh, that's great. I think that's the best possible result that we could get out of that. So that's the lineup powered by the referees at John Higgins Weather Guard. We want to hear from you all today on the show, 402-951-1620. On the Prairie Flower Casino Zone Hotline, you can call or text that number. Tweet at Happer Show, at Connor Happer. On the JTech Construction Zone Twitter feed, email Connor Josh Show at 1620thezone.com. On the Equitable Bank Zone inbox. And we say good morning to the YouTube streamers today, who are, if you're a Creighton fan, you're wondering about your life right now. Mm-hmm. And if you are anybody else, you're probably rooting against Creighton, right? And listening to the show, and you're probably like, this is amazing. I love to watch all this happen in real time. It's perfect. It's perfect. So it's, as Billy Joel said, it's either sadness or euphoria. We will see which one hits the Jays today.
It doesn't matter which one you're you're here for. If you want to laugh at John, you want to laugh with John, we're here for you.
I will also note, just to get out in front of this off the top, I have a headache. I have a headache.
That's
whatever
what
that
we're calling
means.
it.
Where I have a headache. What do they say? What movie is that where oh yeah. Oh Josh, I gotta tell you this. So on my way down here, I couldn't sleep and on the plane, and so I watched School of Rock, and that movie is still so good. But a notable thing from when Jack Black, aka Dewey Finn, aka Ned Schneebly, walks in the class for the first time, and he announces to everybody that he has a hangover, and Freddie Jones in the back says, "Dude, you're an alcoholic or something, or whatever it is." And so I kind of, we're bringing that to light today. I feel like Dewey Finn in a variety of different ways. Hopefully we can have a great ending to this story, just like it did in School of Rock.
Ripping beers with Joan Cusack in a van.
Ripping beers with Joan Cusack in a van. We'll also see what time they turn on. Maybe they'll turn on Stevie Nicks here in the Michelob Ultra Arena today. But yes, this is traditionally the third day in Vegas where you're getting a little woozy. Luckily for me, I'm out of here today, and we will do a regular show tomorrow. So here we are on this wonderful feast week Tuesday with Creighton basketball coming up and taking over at 12:30. So we want to hear from you all today on the show. We are pleased that you have decided to join us today, and we're off and running. We will start things up. Well, we'll talk. Oh yeah, by the way, we'll talk Nebraska and Iowa and all that. What Rule talked about yesterday and all that stuff. So we'll do a show, and we'll be back with it next on 1620 The Zone.
Upon further review, the host point is good.
The Connor Happer Show returns in minutes on 1620 The Zone.
Looking for some iced caffeine, left you in the cold. No one knows why brown water costs as much as liquid gold. Told him your name was Brian, why does this cup say Nicole? But then you found paradise in your cup at the Quick Trip. No regrets to start your day.
Shop Woodhouse Hyundai during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Save up to $5,000 off MSRP on the full lineup of 2026 Hyundai Santa Fe gas and hybrid models. Plus, rest easy with Hyundai Owner's Assurance, America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Visit us online at woodhousehyundai.com or woodhouseplacehyundai.com today. With approved credit, tax, title, license extra, $299 doc fee due at signing. Must finance through Hyundai Motor Finance. Stock number H260157. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Offer expires December 1st, 2025. See dealer for details.
Get ready, Novas Nation. The 2026 Omaha Supernova schedule is here. Join us Thursday, January 8th at the CHI Health Center as the Supernovas face the San Diego Mojo to kick off the season and chase another championship. Be there for the Supernovas debut of hometown stars Merritt Beeson and Nora Sis. Plus, Team USA libero Morgan Hentz. And with John Cook joining as the GM and Brooke Nunaviller back with the Novas, excitement is rocketing to new heights. Don't wait. Join Novas Nation and get your tickets now at supernovas.com.
Our Nebraska Public Media sports crew captures every buzzer beater, every comeback, and every unforgettable moment. Now go behind the scenes of Nebraska Public Media Sports as our new documentary points the camera at our team as we bring you and your hometown the excitement of high school state championships. Catch behind the scenes of Nebraska Public Media Sports, Sunday, November 30th at 7 p.m. Central on Nebraska Public Media, Facebook Live, and YouTube Live.
The key to preserving your concrete is staying ahead of problems before they start. Without proper protection, even new concrete can crack, sink, and deteriorate. Everlevel Concrete Repair offers preventative maintenance to protect your driveways, sidewalks, or any concrete surface. Proactively staying ahead of these issues can save you from replacing your concrete altogether. Preserve your concrete for the long haul. Call Everlevel Concrete Repair or visit everlevelconcrete.com today to schedule your free inspection.
I'm Omaha Athletic Director Adrian Dow, and I want to introduce you to 3 Omaha schools that are playing a vital role in keeping our community strong. We serve nearly 600 pre-K through 8th grade students, most of whom come from disadvantaged neighborhoods. These students receive a values-based education with the family support they need. I'm a proud member of the Q's Fund Board, which supports the Q's school system. To learn more, go to Q Schools, that's CUES schools.org.
Omaha's most listened to all sports radio station. Again and again and again. 1620 The Zone.
All right, email from Tom on the Equitable Bank inbox.
Hi, Tom.
Connor, Jack Black shows up and says, I have a hangover. Does anybody know what that means? And Freddie Jones says, you're drunk? And Jack Black says, no, it means I was drunk yesterday. What a moment. What a moment. Also, Tom says, I listened to the game and Bishop was peak. You were pretty funny trying to seriously be his sidekick. Whoa, that's kind of mean. Must have been hard as hell to not crack up. I had the time of my life yesterday, and I will imagine that I will have the time of my life again today, sitting beside John Bishop.
That could be the song you sing.
Real life college basketball analysis off the cuff during the game. And sometimes when it's off the cuff, your emotions are present, and you just react to things. What? And that is the story. Otrip writes in, he says, Vegas thinks Lipsy is out. So, yeah, I saw that line coming down, and Rothstein, thanks, Rothstein, he just did a tweet that said, Damon Lipsy will be a game-time decision today. It's like, yeah, I kind of thought that was the case. Thank you for adding that context. But, yeah, you see that line going down, and you're like, well, what's going on? Do they want to push it this early in the season with him? Probably your answer is no. He's very, very, very important to what they do. So we'll have more as the players begin to leave. I haven't seen either of the teams walk in yet. We are still 2 hours before game time.
That's right.
Once again, I'd say if my watch says 8:47, and it's very, very confusing to me. Very confusing to me. So, yeah, we'll have plenty of stuff coming up on the show today, including a visit with our dear friend, Allan Bell. We'll play some more John Bishop clips. By the way, yeah, you know what? Let's just do that now because we have a couple minutes, Josh. Let's go through the full Joey Colbert catalog of what happened yesterday. I had somebody sent me the screenshot, or maybe Joey tweeted it or something like that.
He did.
Of the entire list of things, and how many items were on that list?
Oh, I'm gonna need all my fingers and toes for this one. 1, 2.
I mean, you don't have to count them, but like, what are we looking at? Like 15, somewhere in that range?
Yep, right about 15.
Right about 15 clips. Now, some of them are like, hey, this is the long version of this, but let's spread out and play me the long versions. These are the highlights from yesterday. I'm not exactly sure what you have, Josh. So just rip one off however you see fit. Where are we going to start?
We're going to start with the full clip of the call where John lost his mind and has since gone viral. Just the whole thing, and then we'll dissect our favorite parts.
Good.
12, 11, 10. Coming up on 2 minutes to go. 8 on the shot clock. Carr into the paint. Missed the dunk. And a fucking foul. What are you talking about?
That was 2 seconds after the play ended.
Carr driving. He's outside the circle. He's outside the circle and he's set. He was outside the circle and he was set. Brett Smith blew it. He was outside the restricted area. He was straight up and down. He was set like the statue sitting out in front of New York, and they called that. That's an absolutely horse crap call in a game that's been played out like this. Unbelievable bailout call by an incompetent referee. And ball don't lie. Carr misses the free throw. Look at Harper. He is standing there like a statue outside the restricted area, and they call that foul. You got to be embarrassed by that. How do you not see that?
It just kept going. I'm like, when does this part happen? And then it just kind of extends and extends and extends. Oh my goodness. It's so good. What do you think about the word incompetent, Josh?
It's very strong.
It's so strong
because there's so many syllables. There's quicker, idiot, moron, dumbass. Like there's.
It's not personal. It's not personal. This is professional. This is business. And the story is that he was incompetent. Maybe now is he overall incompetent, or is he just incompetent in that moment?
In the moment, yeah.
Right. So I don't know. It's very mean, as Black Cat. It's very mean, and maybe well timed. I think for that exact moment. Many people commenting on my contribution to the call, the loud pitched noise. Yes. After I started yesterday by not trying to say much or whatever, like purposefully, but we just wanted to keep things on track. And then as we got into the second half, there was more noises and things like that. And I think because I always think back to like some of John and Nick's great calls from NCAA tournament games, and I just can recall Nick yelling and making noises and things like that. And I'm like, all right, well, thank you, Nick Boff, for paving the way and giving me the green light to just make crazy noises.
What?
During games. All right, what else do we have, Josh?
Well, after that, it's a lot of little clips of.
Well, did you want to tell everybody what your favorite part of the entire big clip was?
I mean, I definitely immediately asked Joey, "Hey, do you think Connor's what is clean there?" And he said, "Yeah, I think it is."
What?
And sure enough, it is.
Huh.
Minutes later,
luck.
He calls Pat Driscoll one eye, and I was working in a different studio and immediately dropped all of my work and walked in here to laugh about it with Josh and Joey, who were waiting for the game to get over. One thing I do think is interesting, as Sports Center's picked this up, Barstool, all this, a lot of the replies are not, "Oh my gosh, that man is unhinged." I was shocked to read a lot of the comments are, "Yeah, referees are horrible, and this guy said what we were all thinking. I like that guy.
Yeah,
I like the way he talks."
Most of the point of all the blog, especially the Barstool one, I read the whole, and then it the dude whoever wrote it turned it into a take about how I can't he spun it into some weird college basketball take, but something about how these midseason tournaments are good or something like that. I can't remember. But the general tone of that was, yeah, we need more of this. We need more unhinged emotion in college basketball. It's just all right. I'm glad to get the support. I'm glad it hasn't been hey, we got to look into this guy. Is somebody gonna tell him stuff? I guess I don't know what's happened in the last 12 hours here, but nobody's going to say anything to John. Nobody's going to be like, "Hey, calm down," or "Hey, you want to sit this one out," or anything like that. No, there's no talk about any of that, which is great.
From our end, I'm just glad everyone credited KOZN 1620 The Zone and not Sirius or any of those outlets.
Support local radio.
That's right.
Support local radio. Okay, what else do we have?
Well, I think we should play the full clip of him calling Pat Driscoll one eye.
Sure.
Because it makes me laugh.
McChesney again on the ball. They get in. Oh, and they call the foul. A terrible pass. And another questionable foul call. That was a terrible pass by Baylor. Let's watch it again.
Oh, no. That ball is out of bounds off of Baylor. Off his foot.
And another assumptive call. This time, one-eyed Pat Driscoll used his bad eye on that one. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. There was no foul whatsoever. The pass was an errant pass. It was headed out of bounds, and Baylor gets bailed out again by incompetence.
Can you confirm a theory that I've been tinkering with the last couple of years when it comes to John Bishop and these unhinged calls at referees?
Oh, no.
Is the referee running by him when he projects harder? Because it sounds like at times, the referee's running right in front of me.
I'm
going to drop a good one on him.
Maybe this will answer your question. I don't think that he cares who hears him.
Okay.
You know, I do not think that he cares who hears him. Now, in this situation that we're in, I mean, nobody on the floor can hear him. We're not on the floor broadcasting. So, you know, there was that from yesterday. But when he's on the floor, I don't think he cares who hears him. You know, everybody with Creighton knows what he's all about. Like, you know, that whole deal. I think on the Evan Burrows one, I don't know what part of the floor, you know, I don't know where he was in context to where the play was. But there was some like pointing and like, and all that stuff. Yesterday during the viral one, he was up and, you know.
Oh, he was standing up and moving?
John was, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe you need booth cam.
Well, maybe we need to get the booth cam. I mean, maybe we could run a stream or something. Like, we can't play the audio, but, well, I guess we can play the audio.
Yeah, I authorize it.
Yeah, but we just can't play any video of the game.
Yeah.
If this was an NCAA event, they'd kill us. They'd murder us. But this is not an NCAA.
Oh yeah, what's
event.
the cup situation there? Are you allowed to drink out of any cup?
Very lackadaisical. Okay. Very lackadaisical.
You're
any
in
cup
Vegas.
is a good cup. Okay. Exactly. So I met up with some friends last night, and I was like, well, you know, if we're gonna be walking around, like let's get beers or something. And they're like, wait, if we're gonna just walk to the next casino, like, what do you mean? And I'm like, you just walk. You know, you could buy a beer from anywhere and just walk around with it. It's great. You know, it's amazing.
One thing we do have to play here.
All right.
I know we got to get out of here, but John did apologize.
Yes, he did.
That's
not
being
for that call. Not for that call. But there was one. I can't remember exactly what the play was, but when they flashed it up on the board, we were like, yeah, no, sorry, I apologize.
Oh yeah, that was Stibb's favorite call of yesterday.
Go ahead, rip it. Do we have that?
I do. Yes.
All right, good.
Sorry for that outburst, but that was a horrible call.
That was bad.
I mean, when you are standing there, when you have defensive position, and the shooter actually goes to his outside,
and there was barely any contact,
and there was hardly any contact to speak of.
There was that. It was a bad call. Like,
I apologize for that outburst. All right. Great stuff going on yesterday. And if you would like more John Bishop, you can listen to Creighton basketball coming up starting at 12:30 today.
Listen to it before it goes viral.
Exactly. Maybe you can clip it and make it go viral.
That's right.
You know, by the way, did you notice, shout out to us, pat on the back to us, that we are not on the internet yelling at people about where they stole their audio from. Oh, we took my picture. Can you at least credit? Can you at least? No, the right credit will get back to the person if the clip, you know, goes. And so it's okay. Yeah. We don't need to be yelling at people on social media about, you know, oh, he took my picture. It's a picture. You know, I can't believe he did that and didn't say anything.
I would
pat on the back to us.
I would, if this gets back to awful announcing, I would like them to correct the spelling of Blue Jays in the first sentence of the article. It is Blue Jays, no space, not like the Toronto Blue Space Jays.
That's right.
Blue Jays, all one word.
Blue Jays, lowercase j. Indeed. All right. We have Allan Bell coming up at 11:30. Frank Caliendo will drop by at noon. Odd news coming as well. Open. Well, let's talk a little bit about Nebraska and Iowa when we return after this on the Connor Happer Show on 1620 The Zone. But first, a word from our friends at Underdog Fantasy. Ladies and gentlemen, the NBA season is rolling along, which means fast breaks, buzzer beaters, block parties, they're all back. Underdog's the best place to get in on all the action. There's bad calls in basketball games occasionally as well. You can make picks and win money right now in the state of Nebraska. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower in certain stat categories like points, rebounds, steals, and more. You get the picks right, you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. So big slate, of course, coming up over the next several days during Feast Week, and you need to hop on and take advantage. So the incentive is this. Download the app today. Use promo code HAPPER1620 to score $100 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. Promo code HAPPER1620 with Underdog. Make picks, win money. Must be 19 plus and present in Nebraska. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned with your play, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
Live from the Host Coffee Studio, this is 1620 The Zone.
Hey, it's Ashley from Saul's. This holiday, Saul's is the place to stretch your budget and give amazing designer gifts for up to half off retail. We're also buying your luxury brand items to help you freshen up your style this holiday season. Designer gifts for less at Saul's.
Get into Prairie Flower Casino and get in the game. Prairie Flower has hundreds of the hottest slot machines along with the PFC Sportsbook and your favorite live table games. Looking for a bite in the beverage? You'll love all our options, including Sky Bar and Grill with nonstop sports on our wall-to-wall TVs and the friendly service you know and love. Play longer, win more at Prairie Flower Casino, just minutes north of downtown Omaha. Must be 21. Please bet responsibly.
Shop Woodhouse Mazda during the Mazda More to Move You sales event. Receive 0.9% APR for 60 months or 1.9% APR for 72 months on the full lineup of 2025 Mazda CX-5 Turbo models. Visit us in Bellevue or Omaha off 144th and Giles Road today. With approved credit, tax, title, license extra. When financed through Mazda Financial Services. $299 doc fee due at signing. Offer expires December 1st, 2025. See dealer for details.
Never have I ever called my sister from the finish line of my first marathon. Hello? You won't believe where I am. Are you running? Mile 26. I'm going to make it.
Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e with its advanced camera system on us. Plus 2 lines for just $30 a line.
Guys, I can't believe it.
I knew you could do it, babe.
That was amazing. Mom, how do you feel? I feel great. I can't feel my feet. Let's take a picture. And then you may carry me to the car.
Share every stride, every mile, every memory on America's best network. Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e on us and 2 lines for just $30 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 2 eligible port-ins on Essentials 55 Plus for well-qualified customers with AutoPay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 128 gigabytes, $599.99 required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 1H 2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Roofing, siding, and gutters. Make the right call with the rooferees at John Higgins Weather Guard.
If you've been waiting to try learning a new language with Babbel, now is the time. Black Friday has come early this year. Babbel's biggest sale is happening now. Unlock all of the languages on Babbel with a lifetime subscription at our best price of the year, which means a small investment for all your big adventures. Babbel's bite-sized lessons fit easily into your daily routine and are easy to remember. Plus, Babbel teaches you relevant words and phrases so you can start speaking with confidence in as little as 3 weeks. And with a lifetime access to all of Babbel's languages, lessons, podcasts, and cultural insights, just imagine what you can do, or rather, where you could go. So if you've been putting off booking that pastry pilgrimage to France for fear of mispronouncing croissant, take advantage of Babbel's biggest sale of the season. Where will Babbel take you? Find out at Babbel.com. But hurry, this offer ends November 30th. Get Babbel's lifetime access for less for a limited time at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
It's the season for giving, and you can help a local child feel the joy of Christmas morning. Join 1620 The Zone and Woodhouse Chevrolet for our annual Toys for Tots Stuff the Truck event. We'll be at Westwood Plaza, 123rd and Center, Friday, December 5th from 3 to 6 p.m. and Saturday, December 6th from 11 to 4. Just drop off a new unwrapped toy to help families in need this holiday season. With Woodhouse Chevrolet, Molina Healthcare, Toys for Tots, and 1620 The Zone, you can make the holidays brighter for kids right here at home.
KOZ and Bellevue, Omaha, Council Bluffs. This is 1620 The Zone. Let's get back to the Connor Happer Show on 1620 The Zone.
All right, welcome back. 11 o'clock hour of the Connor Happer Show. You're on 1620 The Zone and on 1620thezone.com. Connor Happer here in Las Vegas. Josh Yotson back in Omaha. Look who, by the way, has who's come up to the perch this morning and arrived.
Whoa, it's that guy from Barstool.
Josh says, whoa, it's that guy from Barstool. All right. Well, I mean, we better talk to him, and we get an exclusive interview. I mean, are you kidding me?
Exclusive interview. Good Lord. Thank God.
Good get, Connor.
Yeah, good get, Connor. Nice job. Jeez. What a day.
How you doing?
Oh, that's fine. You know, weather's nice. The walk was nice.
Oh,
there was a big.
Did you see the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah, there was a big statue. I'm told that's not the real Statue of Liberty.
Have you seen Jack Mitchell's dissection of the statue? Apparently, the statue's right foot is actually not planted.
Well, I would leave that to Jack, you know, who will pick apart anything.
But the statue itself is planted, you know, like
yes.
the it doesn't matter what the figure on the statue is doing. It has a strong base.
Right.
And it's not going anywhere.
Right.
It's planted. It's legal guarding position.
Yeah.
Poll question, does the Statue of Liberty have legal guarding position?
I mean, she is straight up. I did see Blake Harper today. I'm glad he didn't acknowledge it because I didn't. That's the thing I feel bad about is now he's become part of the meme because they superimposed the stupid statue over his body.
That's true.
On SportsCenter last night. I mean, the kid deserves a better SportsCenter moment than that. So I hope that, you know, he gets a chance to do one for real.
So you had gone upstairs, and then shortly after that, we saw that was happening on SportsCenter. I haven't laughed harder in years.
They really had fun with it.
What a moment.
Listen, I got a shout out from Nicole Briscoe, so I feel like my career is made now.
That's always the goal. Whatever TikTok SportsCenter hosts that they have doing the shows nowadays, John gets a shout out.
I guess. Yeah, you know, because we were, what was it? Was it you and I? No, when Rob and I were coming back from the game, we saw the play.
Like, what are they doing?
But we couldn't hear it because it was we're walking back through the casino, and I was like, oh, they just showed the play. I wonder if your call was behind it. And then 45 minutes later, I get the text that
sure enough,
hey, you're on SportsCenter. Hey, at least this is one way we can get the Big East to be recognized by ESPN.
There you go. Exactly. It's this and Requiem for the Big East.
Val, that one was for you.
Good comment.
I'm just trying to listen. The way the first part of the season's gone for the league, we probably need a little bit of help, getting some more notoriety for the Big East.
Right,
so anything I can do to help, I'm here.
Kenneth says, oh, wow, just stepped away for a minute. This Caliendo impression of Bishop rules.
Listen,
it's really good.
The thing about Frank, who will be here shortly, I walked over.
Yeah, can we get a Frank update?
He's over getting coffee. But I walked with him because I met him I saw him outside the arena, and we walked over together. And see, the thing about Frank is to do good impressions, you got to do the hard ones. Doing an impression of me is so easy. Anyone can do it. All you have to do is start yelling like a crazy lunatic.
It's true.
That's all you have to do. And, yell Jays win 3 times, and then you pretty much got it down.
I always wonder,
so it's an easy impression.
Yeah, what is
that's a better one. I want a Connor Happer impression.
What would be the specific thing that he could pull out of that to turn it into an impression because it's all about the little tiny details.
Yeah,
like the one of the impression of Mac that we saw him do yesterday.
Yes,
which was
It's
good.
a more
didn't even need his words.
It's not even an impression; it's a mime. It's just a mime. That's all it is. But yeah, Frank's a good dude. He was talking me down off the ledge a little bit, saying, "Listen, it's going to be good. It's good." You know.
You were Josh texted me this morning. He was like, how's John, like, how's he reacting to all this? And I'm like, well, last night we were just kind of all shaking our heads while the things continued to roll in.
Right.
I think it's okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm fine. Again, I am too old to be able to understand how things go viral. I don't get it. It's not my world.
It's got to be organic. It's got to be your bowl.
But the thing about it is you don't, I've had much bigger explosions. I think we've got like many examples, going back over the years. I've had much better. This is like if one of Frank's best bits was done at a small comedy club and no one was recording it, but yet the thing that goes viral is the time he pratfalls in front of Taylor Swift. It's just like, it doesn't make any sense, but it is what it is, and we'll live with it. And today will be a nice, sedate, quiet,
very calm
broadcast. I've already asked all the fans that are here today, because it'll probably be the best crowd they get this week for Creighton and Iowa
Definitely.
State. They're all going to be nice and sedate. It's going to be just a nice, casual afternoon of American basketball.
Well, I wondered earlier, because the Iowa State guys they were sitting right next to us yesterday, and I assume they will be again today.
No, we got the Baylor folks next to us today.
Okay.
Yeah, but Iowa State would be down there.
But yesterday they were sitting right there.
Yeah, they were right here. Yeah,
and I think they were on the air when the play in question happened.
Correct.
And so I wonder if anybody really wanted to get super detective mode and like go listen to the beginning of their broadcast and see if you could hear it in the background. Now that would be something.
I
would love to hear that.
I don't know if I would like that, but I was standing. I mean,
I don't know if I would like that.
I was standing, so maybe it projected out more. We had some nice folks who were sitting just to our right or our left. They were Gonzaga folks.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about the Gonzaga lady.
Stopped us and said, "We really liked what you were." It's like, was it really? I mean, it was loud in here. Could they really hear me that well?
Well, I wondered about that too. Like, we don't know. We can't tell who can hear us. And then after the game, the St. John's people behind us were like, "Oh, that was great." And then the Gonzaga lady right there was like, "Oh, that was great." And she's probably 8 feet away. And we're projecting this way.
Yeah, I'm talking this way because
she can hear us. I'm like, that's a problem.
Because the only reason why the outburst went from DEFCON 4 to DEFCON 2 was because the replay came up right away, and that's when I saw that Blake was out. He was outside the restricted area.
I was told he was outside the circle.
He was outside the circle. He was in set position.
He's outside the circle.
Yeah. And I saw it, and that's when it went from here to here, because it was like, what was that?
Yeah, they were good about showing replays.
Yeah, they were very good.
Which only just continued to tee John Bishop up even higher.
It did.
Just fantastic. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, so like we said, we'll see if we can. We'll see when Frank rolls in. And
he said he would be here a little early, so
we'll adjust and we'll make the proper changes necessary. But we should take a break and get out of the way, and then we'll, depending on when Frank shows up, we'll mix some things around. I do want to talk about Nebraska and Iowa. Maybe we should do that when we return. Let me ask you this.
Is there a football game?
There is a football game on Friday. Matt Rule talked about it a lot.
By the way, 16:20 the pregame on Friday.
Featuring not you.
Maybe.
Featuring maybe John Bishop.
Maybe Josh Peterson. Definitely Michael Severe.
Which is great.
And chess playing Nick.
You're really good at the Trump nicknames. Chess playing Nick is really one-eyed Patrick.
That's what he does.
But that's what he does.
I know.
And he does a great job of getting there on time, in plenty of time for the show, and setting up for us in plenty of time for the show, and then he has time to sit down and play some chess while people are randomly walking up.
But it does make you wonder about some of the other times in which he's playing chess. Is he playing chess too much? how much.
Can one play chess too much?
Yes.
I think so. I think Josh thinks so, probably too. All right,
Hey,
let's
could you start the show for me? I was playing chess.
Quick break, but a reminder first. You said 1620, the pregame, a very important reminder. We do have that. We also have Big Red Overreaction. Following the game, it is myself and Josh Peterson reacting to Nebraska, Iowa on Friday. It'll be on 1620 The Zone and 1019 The Keg. It's brought to you by Equitable Bank, No Name Nutrition, Jason and Contracting, Dingman's Collision Center and Mechanical Repair, Prairie Flower Casino, and Peerless Energy Systems. We'll be back from Vegas after this.
It's an NFL doubleheader on Sports USA. And first, we're in Carolina as Stafford, Puka, and the LA Rams head into the bank to face Rico Dowdle and the Carolina Panthers. Then, it's off to Tinseltown as Ashton Genty and the Las Vegas Raiders leave the Strip and come to Los Angeles and try to unplug Justin Herbert, Ladd McConkey, and the Chargers. It's the Rams at the Panthers, then the Raiders at the Chargers. This Sunday on Sports USA.
If it's the NFL, it's on 1620 The Zone. Your Omaha area forecast from the Boys Town Ear, Nose, and Throat Weather Center and KETV News Watch 7.
Watch out for areas of dense fog during the morning drive Tuesday. Then a wind advisory will be in effect from 9 a.m. till midnight with northwest winds gusting 40 to 55 miles per hour throughout the afternoon and evening. Expect highs around 50 mid-morning, then temperatures falling into the 40s during the afternoon. I'm meteorologist Sean Everson from KETV News Watch 7.
More with Connor and Josh after this.
We're going to have an extensive professional relationship, my man.
On 1620 The Zone.
At J-Tech Construction and Solar, they do it all. Roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, and solar. As the official exterior and solar experts of the Huskers, they take pride in protecting homes and powering the future. J-Tech is hiring. They're searching for motivated sales reps in Omaha and a front desk superstar to join the team. Great pay, uncapped commissions for sales reps, and a winning company culture. J-Tech Construction and Solar, proudly the official exterior and solar experts of the Huskers. YourExteriorExperts.com.
Is your furnace older than the internet? Is it older than the moon landing? Marilyn Monroe? If so, Skradsky Heating and Cooling wants to see it. If you've got the oldest working furnace in the Omaha metro area, Skradsky will replace it for free. And if it's not the oldest, no worries. You'll still get 10% off a new furnace just for entering. Snap a photo of your vintage furnace and submit it at heatomaha.com. You'll find all the rules and eligibility details there. Skradsky Heating and Cooling, family owned and operated since 1951.
Bring home the magic of Christmas with a fresh-cut tree from Lanahaw. Fragrant evergreens, twinkling lights, and holiday decor are waiting to find their way to your home for the holidays. Shop our unique Christmas selection at Lanahaw's Garden Center, 192nd and West Center Road.
Luxury meets performance at Infinity of Omaha. Right now, during the Once in a Wintertime event, you'll receive 2.9% APR for 60 months or 3.9% APR for 72 months, plus $3,000 bonus cash on the 2026 Infinity QX80. Visit our showroom or browse our inventory online at infinityofomaha.com. With approved credit, tax, title, license extra. When financed through Infinity Financial Services. $299 doc fee due at signing. VIN number 620855. Offer expires December 1st, 2025. See dealer for details.
Black Friday is happening now at the Home Depot, which means it's time to get your home ready for all your holiday moments and traditions.
Hi.
Hey. Right now, you can bring home holiday magic with our wide assortment of dazzling pre-lit trees under $99. Spend more time creating memories and less time assembling with Quick Connect technology that makes it easy to set up your new tree in a few clicks.
Wow.
Hurry in for Black Friday happening now at the Home Depot.
Since this is a radio commercial, you can't see the people standing behind me. They're the Langfeld family. Everybody wave. Oh, sorry, you can't see them because radio. Anyway, the Langfelds are the family behind Langfeld Overhead Door, where they proudly install Midland garage doors to fit any space and style, and they don't take a backseat to anyone when it comes to their service. Because if something goes wrong, it's their name on the line. So they're going to make sure it goes right every single time. Langfeld Overhead Door, 402-234-2700.
McInnes Roofing and Sheet Metal, Nebraska and Iowa's go-to choice since 1981. Roofing, siding, windows, gutters, sheet metal, or repairs. Their team delivers quality you can rely on. For commercial or residential projects, trust McInnes Roofing and Sheet Metal. Visit McInnesInc.com.
Stuck in a job that just isn't getting it done? Maybe it's time to go for IT. Whether you're just starting out, switching careers, or a military veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you launch a rewarding career in IT in months. No prior experience needed. Why spend years getting a traditional degree when your future in IT can start right now? Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Your most powerful upgrade? Your career. Go for it. Go for IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
All right, welcome back. Connor Happer with you here from Las Vegas in front of Creighton and Iowa State today. Pregame will take over in just a little bit over an hour here from Las Vegas. Josh Otson back in studio. Matt Rule talking yesterday about the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Hey, real quick before we get into that.
What, Josh?
Quick note out of college football.
What's going on?
ESPN has released the 3 finalists for each and every postseason position award.
Oh.
No, Emmett Johnson.
What the hell? Who did this? One-eyed Pat Driscoll?
Doak Walker finalists are Ahmad Hardy out of Missouri, Kewan Lacey out of Ole Miss, and Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you for this note. Didn't even make the top 3 for the Doak.
Put that little chip right on his shoulder for Friday.
We're not even doking it anymore. So sad. Wow. You knew it was those 4, right? It was going to be those 4, and so it makes sense given the players that we ended up with that Emmett is kind of the odd man left out in that situation. But yeah, I guess a little bit disappointing.
Hey, can you hand the mic over to John and get his reaction for it?
Unbelievable!
There you go.
Anything else you'd like to add, John?
You got to be embarrassed by that.
Thank you, John.
Impressive. What a great and quick reaction. Yeah, no Nebraska award finalists for national awards ever yet again. Now, does not take him out of the running, of course, for first team All Big Ten, which is still, I would think, a likelihood going into the final weekend of the regular season. All right, so Nebraska and Iowa. I mean, there was some questions, so many questions about Iowa to Matt Rule, and kind of got people talking about the rivalry and how Nebraska's had a bunch of shortcomings in the rivalry. And he was asked, or he had the response at some point in there regarding Iowa. It's like, yeah, we kind of just have to play better against them, and we had to watch them, kick game-winning field goals against us, and so he is now in the bleep, so to speak, against Iowa. He's experienced this a couple of different times as we head into year 3 in his third matchup with Iowa. But the tenor and the tone of it, I want to ask people this: are you jealous of Iowa? Are you jealous of Iowa?
Connor?
I know.
How could that be possible?
Well,
the trophy case is empty.
There you go. There's the comment, right? Blah, blah, blah. Their trophy case is empty. They've never won anything. They don't have championships. But as we've experienced since Nebraska's been in the Big Ten, Nebraska has not only had shortcomings against Iowa, but it is emblematic of how it's been for Nebraska in the last decade plus since they've been in this league. They have struggled, I think, to find an identity. All right, so I just got a text from Frank and said he can't come in until 10 anyway. So we'll go normal time with him. We'll just go noon. We'll go 10 because it's noon in Omaha. And so there is anyway, Frank Caliendo on as scheduled, coming up at noon Omaha time today. I think Nebraska fans should feel this way. You would die to have an identity like that, right? Or to have an identity, period. But there is a certain, I think, I don't know if jealousy is the right word. That's why I asked the question. Admiration, at least from my part, trying to look at them as an unbiased observer. Like I've said it multiple times on this show over and over again. I really appreciate the way that they go about their business. They're limited in a variety of different ways. Yes, it takes away their ceiling and some of the things they're able to accomplish on the national stage, but they are consistent as the day is long, and they have an identity, and they play to it. They play defense. They wait for you to break. They make plays at the end of games. They're excellent on special teams. But like I said, it's not sexy because they're limited in what they do offensively. Like, so does that add up? Does that fuel the rivalry in your mind? This confluence of Nebraska struggling not only against them, but overall as a program since Nebraska's joined the Big Ten Conference. Iowa playing the way they do and beating Nebraska doing it. But specifically how they go about their business, I think it fuels these emotions from Nebraska fans looking at them and saying, God, I really can't stand losing to those guys. I already hate them just because they're border states, and you have to deal with all the people all the time. That's what makes rivalries, as I've always said. Like you just get there's just intermingling of the people, and so you got to deal with all your Hawkeye friends, and you got to, and they have to deal with all their Nebraska friends, and then they look at each other, and I think there's always been this thing from Iowa of like, yeah, we really like the way we go about our business and all that stuff. But, man, we would like to have that ceiling. We would really like to have those championships, and we would really like to have the ability to do that. Nebraska can always say that. They can always say our trophy case is full. But, God, wouldn't they die to have an identity right now? And I just think it 100% it fuels all of the emotions that are baked into it. And it's funny is not the right word, but it's interesting that the program who has the ceiling, who lacks the identity, but certainly has the ability to get, and is shown it can get a higher level of recruit, a different level of quarterback, and therefore their ceiling could be higher. That team consistently loses to the team who doesn't have that. And so I think, regardless of if you're border states with that team, you look at them and say, dang, I'd like to have what they have. Can we admit that? Is there anybody out there that would care to admit that at all?
You're on to something. I don't know if jealous is the right word. Like, I admire it. Yeah. In the chat, Platcat, yes, I'm jealous of Iowa. They have legal sports books.
Exactly. That's another thing.
Hot Danger. No, I am not jealous of Iowa. Am I jealous of vanilla pudding? Am I jealous of a tan sweater? Am I jealous of a plain baked potato?
I don't know. Like sometimes they rock that plain baked potato,
Sometimes it hits.
Sometimes that baked potato just like, exactly what you're getting with that plain baked potato. And that there's a comfort. There's a comfort.
Maybe we'll add some butter to it and make a Big Ten championship game.
So like what's the opposite of a plain baked potato? As far as kind of what we're talking about. If they're a plain baked potato, then what's Nebraska from a food perspective?
It's got to be.
They've been like in this test kitchen working out these like hamburgers with donuts as buns, and you're like, that sounds really cool on paper, but actually, I'd rather have a plain baked potato. Maybe that's a bad example.
I think it's got to be.
I'm a stickler with the donuts and the buns thing.
Yeah, it's got to be like a chili dog. It's got to be something that's messy and was popular back in the day, and the popularity has waned a little bit. But some people are like, chili dog's still great food.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. And so I think just keep that in mind. I mean, I don't know that anybody would care to like admit it or say like, oh yeah, I like what they have. Obviously, Nebraska fans like what they have. by the way. So I texted Frank back, and I said, "Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. You can come on whenever." And he responded and said, "It's horse crap."
Our daily lineup tweet he responded to with "That's horse crap."
Horse crap. So he's clearly got something in the. He's got something in the hopper. We'll find out about a half hour.
He's seen it, if you're wondering.
Yeah, he's definitely heard. We'll take a break. We'll have a chat with our dear friend Allan Bell quickly before we get to the odd news, and then we'll talk to Frank coming up on 1620 The Zone.
He gives you the latest sports news, analysis, and commentary in a clean, concise, and disease-free way.
See there?
What a relief! Thank God!
Wonderful! It's the Connor Happer Show on 1620 The Zone.
Shop Woodhouse Hyundai during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Save up to $5,000 off MSRP on the full lineup of 2026 Hyundai Santa Fe gas and hybrid models. Plus, rest easy with Hyundai Owner's Assurance, America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Visit us online at woodhousehyundai.com or woodhouseplacehyundai.com today. With approved credit, tax, title, license extra, $299 doc fee due at signing. Must finance through Hyundai Motor Finance. Stock number H260157. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Offer expires December 1st, 2025. See dealer for details.
The Blue Jay Zone is brought to you by Chandler Conway.
Have you been injured in an accident? You shouldn't have to fight with insurance companies or deal with medical bills alone. You need an experienced injury lawyer who'll protect your rights while you focus on healing. At Chandler Conway, our team understands the legal process and will handle your case with dedication. Our goal is simple: to secure the compensation you deserve. Call us today or visit chandlerconway.com for a free consultation. Don't face this challenge alone. Let us support you every step of the way.
First-year Blue Jay Karim Konan from Turkey notes the differences between the American college game and the European game.
Pace of the game, like, so different. Maybe toughness. You are not running like crazy, full of energy, you know. Maybe like there's some different rules. You have 30 seconds on the offense. You have to be focused like every moment on the defense to like defend. This is the biggest difference.
Catch the Jays all season long on 1620 The Zone.
It's football season, so grab your friends and make Sky Bar and Grill your football HQ. Feel like you're in the games while watching our massive TV walls and large screen TVs. Enjoy all your favorite beverages and food options with your group and place your bets with a PFC Sportsbook to cash in. All with the friendliest service around. Get in the game at Sky Bar and Grill, located inside Prairie Flower Casino. Play longer, win more at Prairie Flower Casino, just minutes north of downtown Omaha. Must be 21. Please bet responsibly.
Your next vehicle is waiting for you at Woodhouse Buick GMC. Right now, you can save up to $10,000 off MSRP on the 2025 GMC Sierra 1500 Elevation Crew Cab 4x4. Visit us in-store or shop online today. Woodhouse Buick GMC. We are professional grade. With approved credit, must own and trade in a 2011 or newer vehicle. Tax, title, license extra. $299 doc fee due at signing. Offer applies to select stock numbers. Stock number V250770. Offer expires November 30th, 2025. See dealer for details.
If you've been waiting to try learning a new language with Babbel, now is the time. Black Friday has come early this year. Babbel's biggest sale is happening now. Unlock all of the languages on Babbel with a lifetime subscription at our best price of the year, which means a small investment for all your big adventures. Babbel's bite-sized lessons fit easily into your daily routine and are easy to remember. Plus, Babbel teaches you relevant words and phrases so you can start speaking with confidence in as little as 3 weeks. And with a lifetime access to all of Babbel's languages, lessons, podcasts, and cultural insights, just imagine what you can do, or rather, where you could go. So if you've been putting off booking that pastry pilgrimage to France for fear of mispronouncing croissant, take advantage of Babbel's biggest sale of the season. Where will Babbel take you? Find out at Babbel.com. But hurry, this offer ends November 30th. Get Babbel's lifetime access for less for a limited time at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
You don't have to wait for the weekend to enjoy brunch. Early Bird serves delicious breakfast and lunch every day at 5 convenient locations like the Blackstone District, Shadow Lake Town Center, Regency Landing, West Omaha, and Village Point. Enjoy Benedict's, omelets, pancake flights, and a full menu of breakfast cocktails. This holiday season, give the gift of brunch. Buy $100 in gift cards and get $25 free. Download the Early Bird Brunch app. Early Bird, not your everyday brunch, every day.
Listen to the Woodhouse Cadillac Blue Jays shoot-around and overtime shows. The Creighton men's basketball pregame and postgame shows on 1620 The Zone. The Woodhouse Cadillac Blue Jays shoot-around and overtime shows also presented by Union Bank and Trust, Children's Nebraska, and Sedoro Law. Hear the breakdown about your top-ranked Creighton men's basketball team before and after each game. Exclusively on your home for the Creighton Blue Jays. 1620 The Zone. The 1620 The Zone mobile app and 1620thezone.com.
Remember, no matter how you listen, it's still AM radio. 1620, The Zone.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Allan Bell, the AB3, on the Connor Happer Show on 1620 The Zone.
All right, welcome back here from Las Vegas. The Blue Jays have arrived. I'll apologize. They're about to start firing up the in-game stuff in here, so you may be hearing that in the background. So maybe while Alan's talking, Josh, you could just just zap me and whatever. Ride it, as they say. You're a producer. You know how it works. Allan Bell joins us now on the Prairie Flower Casino Zone Hotline. AB, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, my friend. Excellent hosting, excellent producing, and live from Las Vegas, man. Got some great basketball.
We do. It's a full slate. This has turned into the mid-season tournament, I think, in college basketball, just based on everybody kind of being here. We were wall-to-wall yesterday. Got to go over and watch Gonzaga and Alabama a little bit later. Have you imbibed it all? Have you been interested in some of the results or how it plays out here in Las Vegas?
I have. We rode the Alabama Gonzaga over last night. We had that one. That was nice. What a fun game that turned out to be. We had Michigan, Auburn money lines yesterday. Great games there. Tennessee and Houston today. That's going to be a wild one, man. And Creighton, that's a big game too, man. We've got a lot of good basketball coming up.
Huge. It's definitely a big one for the Blue Jays today, no doubt about that. So, yeah, we'll see how that plays out as the Jays have arrived and are getting ready to get things going warm-up wise here. All right, let's look back. We haven't talked any NFL all weekend just because we've been so basketball centric. We always tend, I thought the Rams Bucks game, we looked forward to that so much, and it's such a shame that the Bucks are as beat up as they are. At the same time, you now have to look at the Rams as if you're not calling them the best team in the NFL right now. I'm not really sure who is in their place. AB, how do you view the LA Rams at this moment?
Well, it's to a lot of sports books. They're now your Super Bowl favorite. I mean, you're exactly right. Like, this team is just playing on absolute fire and on all phases of the ball: offense, defense, special teams. And it was so wild because, Matthew Stafford dealing with a back injury coming to the season. He wasn't even involved in training camp. And then this guy's just coming out MVP level. So, yeah, I mean, it's a tough one for the Bucks. They're banged up. But, dude, you nailed it. I really don't know if there's anyone playing anywhere close to better football than the Los Angeles Rams right now.
I certainly wouldn't put anybody in their place. That's for sure. So one of the contenders, a team we end up talking about quite a lot on this show because we're not sure what to make of them, is the Bills, who lose to the Texans on Thursday night. Josh Allen's getting sacked all over the place. He's throwing interceptions, and it's about this time every year where we wonder, are things crumbling in on Josh Allen? How about the Bills? How do we look at them at this moment, given it's been pretty rocky over the last few weeks?
It has, and I think we look at them exactly of what they look and appear to be, and that's a good football team. But when dealing with offensive line issues and injuries and whatnot, this team will make mistakes. Now, they're going to score a lot of points generally. However, I can't count on them. You know what I mean? Like, that's the hardest part, is that I can't count on them. But, man, their ceiling is high.
So another team that we can't really count on, but remained alive, who could not lose this past weekend, that would be the Kansas City Chiefs. So here's how I'll frame it. Do we just fall in love with saying, oh, well, you better kill the Chiefs because nobody wants to see them in the playoffs? Or is that overblown for you? Like, because the way they look on paper, AB, I actually would love to see them in the playoffs if I was another team. Like, I think there's a win out there available for that other team, but there's the aura and the Patrick Mahomes of it all. Do we overdo that phrase with this particular team?
No, we don't. That's the scary thing. And look, man, they're living on a prayer right now. Every game, by margins, got to win. Do what you have to do to survive. But I am not counting this team out until mathematically they're counted out. You know what I mean? And I'm with you. Like, I want to see them in the playoffs to see what happens if they're a 7 seed. Going on the road. It's going to be absolutely nuts. But then they got a lot of work to do. But man, if there was ever any team that was built to do it with the quarterback, the coaching staff, and keep going, it's this one, man. But it's going to be a wild one. It's going to be a circus every Sunday.
No doubt. I could see it from that way, and I could see it from a variety of other different ways as well. Thursday slate, Thanksgiving. Here's how your turkey day's going. Packers and Lions starting off in the early window. Chiefs and Cowboys after that. Bengals and Ravens is the nightcap on Thanksgiving night. Anything you like on the board for our feast day on Thursday?
Yeah, and I misspoke. I meant obviously the Chiefs on Thursday, not on Sunday. But I like the over in that game because, look, the Cowboys defense, man, they're healthy, right? Looking good. But that offense looking better. They're going to score. Kansas City's going to score. My goodness. Now, I like the under in the Lions and the Packers game. These two teams have got to win this one. It is awesome that we get this one to start things off. But, yeah, I'm going to take the under in game one. And, yeah, give me the over in that Chiefs-Cowboys for sure.
All right, AB, a little short on time today. We'll let you go a little early. Appreciate you dropping by as always, and we'll talk to you next week.
Enjoy the basketball, my friend. Appreciate you, buddy.
Will do. That's Allan Bell of Driving the Line. You can check out his podcast every day. He's all over the board, including even on some college basketball, if that's up your alley.
Hoops.
Now, I don't think AB is super in tune with what the fake sports books are talking about with the state championship football games, but what is the fake, definitely not real, not bettable number on the Millard South Papio South Class A final tonight?
I asked Matt this morning, and he said 54.5, and I said over instantly.
Well,
I did not think about it.
But what's the total?
He didn't know the total.
Is the total also 54.5?
He said there have been some instances this season where the fake spread is like 63 and the fake total is 70. It's like 65, like something right there.
Oh, boy. Well, people get to see him, live and in person tonight and in HD on Nebraska Public Media. And they'll get to see
right
Jeff
now.
Tamala spinning it. Yeah, who we got? What class is on right now, Jeff?
C1, Sydney and Waverly. I believe it is 20-0 at the end of the third in favor of Wahoo, not Waverly, Wahoo.
D'Lo says no running clock in the title game. Is that true? I feel like I've definitely done title games where there has been a running clock. Is that a new rule? I don't know if that's the case. But once again, we don't care because definitely not real and definitely not actionable.
That's right.
All right. We'll take a quick break. Josh will have the odd news. Then we'll sit down with Frank Caliendo at the top of the hour. We are back after this on 1620 The Zone.
Live from the Host Coffee Studio, this is 1620 The Zone.
Creighton Sports all day.
Creighton women's basketball is back and ready to light up DJ Sokol Arena. Don't miss your chance to see the Blue Jays take flight this season as they battle the best in the nation and Big East. Single game tickets for all games, including the UConn Pink Out at CHI Health Center Omaha, are available now by visiting Ticketmaster.com or calling the Creighton ticket office at 402-280-JAYS. And that's your Creighton Sports Update powered by Monster Tree Service.
1620 The Zone proudly supports Creighton Athletics.
Who are you? The ghost of Christmas future. Where are your pals, present and past? At some holiday party, but that's not important. I'm here to show you what Christmas would be like without Nebraska Lottery holiday scratch tickets. See for yourself. Oh my, well that's not cool. I better run out and get some before it's too late. Wise choice. They're fast, fun, and easy. Thanks, future ghost dude.
You must love your job, scaring the dickens out of people.
Yeah, it's a living.
Merry Money Holiday Scratch Tickets. Top prize odds vary by game.
From a towering poinsettia tree to the whir and whistle of model garden trains, Lawrence & Gardens makes your holiday season merry and bright. To create memories with your family and delight in the joys of nature this season, purchase your timed tickets at lawrencegardens.org.
At Sid Dillon Chevrolet, get employee pricing on over 200 select Chevys. Shop at Nebraska's #1 volume Chevy dealer group or at siddillonchevy.com. Together, let's drive.
You are what drives us, Sid Dillon.
It's time for Black Friday, Dell Technologies' biggest sale of the year. Enjoy the lowest prices of the year on select PCs like the Dell 16 Plus, featuring Intel Core Ultra processors. And with built-in advanced features, it's the PC that helps you do more, faster. Plus, earn Dell rewards and enjoy many other benefits, like free shipping, price match guarantee, and expert support. They also have huge deals on accessories that pair perfectly with your Dell PC and make perfect gifts for everyone on your list. Shop now at Dell.com/deals.
The 1620 The Zone inbox is brought to you by Equitable Bank. At Equitable, we take banking personally and answer the phone on the first ring. Email me, John Bishop, anytime. John at 1620thezone.com. The Equitable Bank Zone inbox from 1620 The Zone.
If you've been waiting to try learning a new language with Babbel, now is the time. Black Friday has come early this year. Babbel's biggest sale is happening now. Unlock all of the languages on Babbel with a lifetime subscription at our best price of the year, which means a small investment for all your big adventures. Babbel's bite-sized lessons fit easily into your daily routine and are easy to remember. Plus, Babbel teaches you relevant words and phrases so you can start speaking with confidence in as little as 3 weeks. And with a lifetime access to all of Babbel's languages, lessons, podcasts, and cultural insights, just imagine what you can do, or rather, where you could go. So if you've been putting off booking that pastry pilgrimage to France for fear of mispronouncing croissant, take advantage of Babbel's biggest sale of the season. Where will Babbel take you? Find out at Babbel.com. But hurry, this offer ends November 30th. Get Babbel's lifetime access for less for a limited time at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
Tell us how you feel on the JTech Construction and Solar Zone Twitter feed. Reach Gary, Matt, Connor, Josh, and John anytime on JTech Construction and Solar Zone Twitter feed. Contact the official exterior and solar experts of the Huskers. JTech Construction, your exteriorexperts.com. The Zone Hotline is powered by Prairie Flower Casino. Play longer, win more.
KOZ and Bellevue, Omaha, Council Bluffs. This is 1620, The Zone.
And now we've reached the point in the show where Josh Odson reads the peculiar, the bizarre, the comical, the odd news with Odd Son. Odd news, Odd Son. See what we did there? The odd news with Oddson.
All right, indeed, time for the odd news, making its triumphant return to the Connor Happer Show. Josh, I've missed the odd news.
Back like we never left. Let's see. Let's start here in Italy, where an Italian man allegedly pulled a full-on Mrs. Doubtfire scam by dressing up as his dead mother to keep cashing her pension checks as her body sat in the house.
Okay, this is bad.
This is bad, Connor.
This is very bad. Now, Miss Doubtfire, sort of harmless. This is bad.
Yes.
Now, is he any sort of suspect in her? Is her death being looked at as mysterious in any way?
Now, that's a great question. No reports of foul play. The investigation is ongoing.
Okay.
The unnamed 56-year-old man left the dead body of his 82-year-old mom to mummify as he pulled off the elaborate scam. The unemployed nurse transformed himself into his mother, wearing a 70s-style blouse, makeup, clip-on earrings, and all, to dupe authorities into giving him his mother's pension check and even a brand-new updated ID, the outlet reports. The man was reportedly raking in around $61,000 a year from his mom's survivor pension.
Yikes. Yikes.
But someone in the clerk's office noticed this woman's masculine features and also asked, "You don't look 82.
Sure.
So some alert desk work tipped off the authorities to what was going on there.
Well, I'm glad the flags were raised. You know, some people would just, you know, like if you're a cashier at Hy-Vee and somebody walks out with a bag of Doritos, like, what are you going to do? Who are you in that moment? Are you going to say anything about it? Are you going to say, hey, I don't think that's right? Are you going to say it to the person? Are you going to just take it up the ladder? Are you going to be confrontational? Are you not? So whatever way you do it, at least the flags were raised in this situation, and we figured it out.
Yes. We go to, where is this? I don't know where Illinois. Illinois is where we're going. After being arrested for breaking into a Circle K store at 2:15 in the morning and stealing a bag of beef jerky, an Illinois man told police, quote, "I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but there is an AI intelligence speaker in my neck," according to court reports. Police charged that Cole Bertles, 33 years young, kicked in the front glass door of the convenience store in St. Charles, Missouri. We're in Missouri. And then climbed into the locked business and proceeded to eat a bag of beef jerky and drink a sweet tea that he did not pay for. When cops arrived, the man was detained and asked about the break-in. The man confessed, saying that the voices in my head told me to kick the door open. I just wanted to use the bathroom, he added.
So when's the meth part? Is it coming yet? I mean, this is obviously getting to the meth part of the story.
I don't have any drug use in the story.
There's no way.
I'm right there with you.
I'm just waiting for the meth. Usually we get these stories of like, this weird guy did a confluence of weird things, and then his excuse was he was basically somewhere or another outside of his own body, and he wasn't making decisions for himself.
The police found drug paraphernalia in the glove box.
The story always ends with meth, and it's really shocking that it didn't this time. I mean, frankly, amazing.
And finally today, since it is rivalry week, I will give you a story out of suburban Iowa City. Whoa. This is what Hawkeye fans are up to this week, okay?
Watch out in Coralville.
Listen to this disgusting story. An Iowa man was bored and sought to shake off the blues by exposing himself to cars passing by on two separate interstates. Twice last month, a 30-year-old man stood against the rear of his 2012 Chevy Impala with his pants and underwear removed to his ankles and shirt lifted casually to expose his genitals and abdomen to oncoming traffic. When questioned by police, the man reportedly confessed to his indecent exposures. He said, quote, "This behavior was fulfilling as excitement that was currently missing in his blah life."
Oh, okay. Well, I was wondering what the, like I thought, is he trying to like cause wrecks? Is he trying to hurt people? Like, what's going on here?
He's just bored.
He was bored.
He's bored, showing his junk to traffic.
Please don't do this. I mean,
yeah, don't do this.
This is no way to cure boredom. I mean, you gotta get into something different. Find a way to do something else.
Billy Madison, that's assault, brother.
That's assault, brother. Yeah, this is that. Play chess.
Yeah, play chess instead.
You should play chess. Black Cat says we don't kink shame. In this case, we might. I don't know. I'm not sure.
We don't have two willing participants, though. We only have one willing participant.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. With the potential for others to be injured, which is not what you want in that situation.
Not at all.
All right, Josh. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
The Odd News makes its triumphant return here to the Connor Happer Show. Coming up in the noon hour, the doors are about to open, and the doors will let Frank Caliendo in the house. So we will chat with him for a few minutes. Now, Josh. Let's produce this over the air a little bit. We have one segment left.
That is correct. You're good at counting.
Perfect. One segment left, which means we have another, couple things to catch up on. We'll do the poll questions, and we'll tell you what to watch. And we'll
Okay.
Yeah, it will.
Well, you're talking to Frank. I'll get it together. That's fine. No big deal at all.
Feel free to add to the conversation, by the way, as well, because he'll be able to hear you. We'll put a headset on him. Oh, that mic is still on, apparently. Come on, John. Thought you were a professional. Keeping them. Although people would listen to his call from yesterday. And
you got to be embarrassed by that.
Exactly. That's what I would say to John Bishop right now. All right, so we'll do all that coming up in the noon hour on the Connor Happer Show right here on 1620 The Zone. But first, a word from our friends at Underdog Fantasy, where fast breaks, buzzer beaters, and block parties are back. And however you'd like to get in on the action, you can do it on Underdog right now in Nebraska. This season, you can make team picks and player picks. Just download the app, sign up, and you'll get $100 in bonus entries when you make your first $5 fantasy entry. Using Underdog is quite easy. Just pick whether your favorite team will win or if your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like points, rebounds, steals, and more. Plus, with Underdog's quick payouts, you can get your profits fast. Download the app today and use promo code HAPPER1620 to score $100 in bonus entries when you make your first $5 fantasy entry. Player picks, team picks, all on Underdog. Crypto.com predictions powered by Underdog Predict. Trading derivatives involve risk and may not be appropriate for all. For more information, visit nadex.com/rules and underdogfantasy.com/rules. For Crypto.com predictions, the term pick refers to a product traded on CDNA. Must be 19 plus and present in Nebraska. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concern with your play, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
Ah, the most wonderful time of the year. There's a chill in the air. Snow is on the ground. And playoff football to watch. You could win $15,000 to celebrate your favorite team's success in style. And if they don't take it all, well, just because those losers couldn't win anything doesn't mean you can't. It's playoff or bust with Lanaha Nurseries and 1620 The Zone. Enter to win now at 1620thezone.com. Your Omaha area forecast from the Boys Town Ear, Nose, and Throat Weather Center and KETV News Watch 7.
Partly sunny and very windy this afternoon. Temperatures gradually falling in the 40s. Windy and cold tonight. Partly cloudy skies, a low of 26. Then partly sunny, breezy, and cold for Wednesday with a high near 39. I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Ranby from KETV News Watch 7.
The Connor Happer Show returns in minutes on 1620 The Zone.
Redefine your luxury car buying experience with Genesis of Southwest Omaha. Lease the 2026 Genesis GV 72.5 Turbo Standard All-Wheel Drive for just $399 per month. 24 months, 7,500 miles per year. With approved credit, tax title, license extra. With qualifying conquest, $3,999 down, plus first payment, and $299 doc fee due at signing. Stock number GG260174. Offer expires December 1st, 2025. See dealer for details.
Is your furnace older than the internet? Is it older than the moon landing? Marilyn Monroe? If so, Stradsky Heating and Cooling wants to see it. If you've got the oldest working furnace in the Omaha metro area, Stradsky will replace it for free. And if it's not the oldest, no worries. You'll still get 10% off a new furnace just for entering. Snap a photo of your vintage furnace and submit it at heatomaha.com. You'll find all the rules and eligibility details there. Stradsky Heating and Cooling, family owned and operated since 1951.
Welcome to Coffee House. How are you today?
Hi, great, thanks. May I get a sea salt caramel latte with almond milk, extra caramel, extra shot, iced,
Gross.
and to go, please. Did you get all that?
No, I was just ringing you up for all the extras. Can you repeat your order, please?
Oh, never mind. I'm just going to go.
Stop paying extra for extras. Get fancy coffee without the fancy coffee price at Quick Trip. Raise your coffee bar.
At Baxter Subaru, we won't sell you a car. We'll help you buy one. No handoffs, no hassles, and no hidden fees. And now, during the 2025 Subaru Share the Love event, with every new Subaru sold or leased, Subaru will donate $250 to either the ASPCA, Make-A-Wish, Meals on Wheels, or the National Park Foundation. Plus, Baxter Subaru will donate $150 to our hometown charity, the Boys and Girls Club of the Midlands. Get started now at BaxterSubaruOmaha.com.
If you've been waiting to try learning a new language with Babbel, now is the time. Black Friday has come early this year. Babbel's biggest sale is happening now. Unlock all of the languages on Babbel with a lifetime subscription at our best price of the year, which means a small investment for all your big adventures. Babbel's bite-sized lessons fit easily into your daily routine and are easy to remember. Plus, Babbel teaches you relevant words and phrases so you can start speaking with confidence in as little as 3 weeks. And with a lifetime access to all of Babbel's languages, lessons, podcasts, and cultural insights, just imagine what you can do, or rather, where you could go. So if you've been putting off booking that pastry pilgrimage to France for fear of mispronouncing croissant, take advantage of Babbel's biggest sale of the season. Where will Babbel take you? Find out at Babbel.com. But hurry, this offer ends November 30th. Get Babbel's lifetime access for less for a limited time at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
Email us on the Equitable Bank inbox with whatever is on your mind. The Zone Inbox is brought to you by Equitable Bank. We take banking personally. You can get me at matt@1620thezone.com. We want to hear from you on the Equitable Bank Zone Inbox.
Have you been injured in an accident? You shouldn't have to fight with insurance companies or deal with medical bills alone. You need an experienced injury lawyer who'll protect your rights while you focus on healing. At Chandler Conway, our team understands the legal process and will handle your case with dedication. Our goal is simple: to secure the compensation you deserve. Call us today or visit chandlerconway.com for a free consultation. Don't face this challenge alone. Let us support you every step of the way.
McInnes Roofing and Sheet Metal, Nebraska and Iowa's go-to choice since 1981. Roofing, siding, windows, gutter, sheet metal, or repairs. Their team delivers quality you can rely on. For commercial or residential projects, trust McInnes Roofing and Sheet Metal. Visit McInnesInc.com.
The Zone Hotline is powered by Prairie Flower Casino. Play longer, win more.
He has the latest sports news, expert analysis, award-winning commentary, and a pocket full of cabbage.
Can you give us an indication why?
Just in case there's a sauerkraut emergency.
Let's get back to the Connor Happer Show on 1620 The Zone.
All right, welcome back. Connor Happer and Josh Hodson with you. I am here in Las Vegas, where the doors have opened to the Michelob Ultra Arena inside Mandalay Bay. Creighton and Iowa State coming up in an hour right here from this very floor. The two teams are out getting in some early warm-ups. I would not expect to see, don't know anything officially, but do not see warming up Taman Lipsey, the Iowa State point guard who does quite a lot for the Cyclones today. So that is something to think about as Creighton and Iowa State get going. Pregame takes over in a half hour here from Las Vegas. But look who just sat down. Here, take that headset. And right on time is our dear, dear friend, Frank Caliendo.
Yeah, anything happening with Creighton basketball overnight?
No, I didn't see anything certainly on the national news or anything like that. No,
I
don't think so.
Caught up with Bishop on the way over. Did you talk to him at all?
Yeah.
I saw him. He's hiding right now.
I think he's sort of ashamed.
He's shy basking.
Shy basking, yeah.
He's basking in it a little bit, but doesn't know if it's good or bad. He thinks it's kind of cool, but also awful at the same time.
Did you see the clip on SportsCenter where
he told me about it.
That's the shy basking.
Yeah, it sounds like something that would happen in a movie, right? Like all of a sudden you cut to the SportsCenter thing and they're putting graphics on and all that type of stuff, and he doesn't know. I think it's great because I think the local announcer is you're a mouthpiece for the fans. And we were talking about, he's from the Harry Carey
100%.
School. And I think I grew up that same way in Milwaukee. And, it's perfect. That's what makes it fun and what makes it give some heart to it. So a friend of mine, Dave Pash, is the announcer for the Cardinals, and Ron Wolfley, who was there as well. That's their gig, especially Wolfley. So when former players are analysts for the team, and so I think it's pretty cool. But again, I could just tell he wasn't exactly sure how to if he was enjoying it or if he was worried.
He was looking at his phone and shaking his head a lot last night.
Yeah,
but
that's because he's in his 90s.
Nice. There's Josh back in the studio, by the way. That's the laugh you heard.
Every young, even to the point where, because I'm kind of the same way, but where young people would just think this is fantastic.
Yeah,
like this is great. I'm going to milk this.
This is
for
the best
everything I
thing.
can.
Yeah,
I'm going to get 2,000 extra Instagram followers out of this.
John Bishop does not. John Bishop once started an Instagram to highlight the fact that he was mowing his lawn with a gas mower. Took 3 pictures and then stopped.
Yeah, that's a big deal. And that's when the electric people came in. They're like, "We have electric lawnmowers." He goes, "I didn't even know those existed." So
he's very much against them. So people are wondering if you had any sort of impression cooked up for John. And
no, not yet.
So I can't put you on the spot.
No. I've just been saying everything's horse crap.
You have
everything's horse
text.
crap. That's horse. I want to do a promo for the Funny Bone when I'm there in January. That I'm just like, hey, Frank Caliendo at the Funny Bone, January 23rd and 24th. What do you think about that? It's a bunch of horse crap.
That's okay. You got it. I mean, that's it.
There's a tiny little bit of Midwestern accent that pops out in the middle of when he's talking there, when he's talking about like a statue in front of New York. I can just hear a little. It's not quite Fargo, but it's. I grew up in Wisconsin, so the O's are a little bit there. And
like if it's today's Tuesday, he'd say like Tuesday.
Yeah. Is that okay? Tuesday.
A little bit of that.
That's almost got a little southern flair to it. That's getting closer to Kansas City, probably.
Yeah,
it's not that far south.
Too far south,
unless you're way far south. So, what do we think today? I think I like the second half of the Creighton game yesterday.
Yeah, the start of that was really good.
Yeah, they really popped up there and started. Hey, there's a famous guy next to us. Oh gosh.
So he said he didn't have an impression, but then he kind of did. So you can listen to the radio replay on that a little bit later if you're interested.
It's the horse crap. There's a it's not Australian. There's where the vowels are flat. You have the crap. But there's not quite a voice crack, but there's incredible emotion. You got Gruden eyebrows going probably right there, man. I'll tell you what. They wasn't touched by anybody in that one, man. This league's getting soft, man. You should see what it's like in the Big East. UConn's setting screens, and they're on those moving walkways. That's how bad their moving screens are, man. I'll tell you what. So, but yeah, I love the passion. It's fun, and we're just discussing like you're in the middle of. I don't know if I like this attention or not. Can I still be myself? I'm Clark Kent. Now I'm Superman.
Can you tell that to my wife?
Yeah, right. Well, she's loading up the kryptonite right now.
Oh, she is my kryptonite.
Yeah, welcome to being married.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see. I was surprised that these guys that Iowa State beat St. John's. St. John's looked really sloppy yesterday. I thought they looked like they're very athletic, but not like they didn't feel together. And Iowa State, being the coach being a disciple of Mac from the tree, looked like a kind of a thicker version of the Creighton. So we'll see if they can counterbalance each other. I know that TJ's shirt doesn't fit.
Yeah,
Mac goes with the oversized shirt, and TJ makes up for it.
How big? What do we think the size is on Mac's quarter zip? Because it's tall too. He's such a large guy.
Is he tall? How tall?
I mean, he's.
Mac?
John can comment on the. No, Mac. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, Mac is. It's a good thing Mac's in blue because if he went because the way that drapes over him, that'd be grimace looking if it were purple. So.
Well, you already called him Shrek, and he appreciated that, I think.
Well, he's a mountain of a man.
Yeah.
He's big. I come up to about his belly button. So.
You let loose just a quick little Mac impression yesterday in
keeps turning into John C. Reilly, but it's in there. It's in there somewhere.
I got it.
But you didn't do it with the voice. It was with the
shoulders and
yeah, guys, we got to figure it out. It's in there, right? It's somewhere in there, maybe a little deeper because
it's like almost Morgan Freeman doing a Greg McDermott.
Yes. Slowly but surely, we were setting back screens.
We also got the great we got the elevator show yesterday, which was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had. So it's Frank.
Mac just prompts me with that.
I know he just throws stuff at you.
He's like, what would Stephen A. Smith say about the buttons? I think we're going down to the ground floor right now, in perpetuity.
It's an exclusive event. You should sell elevator show tickets.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You get
really
Frank,
great for my career. If I haven't bottomed out enough,
you get Frank for 30 seconds, but it's you and 4 other people. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's something. I don't know how good. It's something.
In Vegas, you could probably make it happen. You know?
Yeah, right.
This
town ain't big enough for the 8 of us.
Which I believe you've been in for now what? Far too long. I think in Las Vegas.
Like
this trip, yes.
Well, I was here a couple days ago. What was I even here for?
Well, you're here for F1, right?
No, I wasn't here for F1. I was working in northern Nevada, right outside of like Boise, like 3 hours outside of Boise, in the where everybody from Idaho goes to gamble at a little casino out there in Jackpot, Nevada. But I was here for the Dan Patrick show. I did Dan Patrick. I flew
and
in.
he was here for F1.
They were here for like an F1 promo kind of thing.
Okay.
And this is the first F1 race I've missed in Vegas. I'm a little bit of a fan. My daughter is a massive fan, mostly because Charles Leclerc is dreamy.
Oh, nice.
And she's a 19-year-old girl. So we usually do the F1 experience, get the climate controlled stuff with the
nice
with the great food and everything like that. It was almost like the mixer last night for the Creighton Blues. That was fantastic over at Circa.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'd been to Circa, and that top floor was fantastic to just look out over Vegas.
It's unbelievable. Balcony and the great views there last night. Yeah. So, by the way, when you're on Dan Patrick, rocking the Creighton quarter zip. I mean, that really made some waves here in Omaha.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. Is I'm an Omaha wave. That could be your soccer team.
The Omaha wave.
Yeah,
nice.
It makes as much sense as the Milwaukee wave used to be.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, that was their indoor soccer team.
Yeah, that's a potential bit. Like you just take all these landlocked Midwestern teams and you make them like have beach names.
Yeah, that's something else.
Great idea.
Yeah.
It'd be like the Florida, cattle or something like that.
Or the Grand Island Lunar Eclipse.
It's all sorts of names.
Yeah, just pick a couple of things, make it a catchy phrase, and then tell them they're horse crap.
All right, so you're up to all sorts of things everywhere, including saying horse crap. Are you working this into your
good bit
into your just daily vernacular now?
Tells you my level of comedy.
Horse crap. What are you doing?
That's an absolutely horse crap call. Horse crap call. That's an absolutely horse crap call. Horse crap call. Horse crap call. Horse crap call. Horse crap call.
That's pretty close, isn't it?
I think we're right there.
There's 2 other people doing it, like Christopher Walken, horse crap call. Robert Downey Jr., horse crap call. Mark Ruffalo, horse crap call.
We gotta nail these scumbags.
Charles Barkley, horse crap call, knucklehead. See, could I do The Rock? That's a horse crap call. I don't even know who else. Nicolas Cage, horse crap call. That's an absolute horse crap call. Adam Schefter, according to my sources, at this particular time, it appears we just witnessed a horse crap call. Say what you will, but nobody circles the horse crap like these referees. I understand what's going on here with the horse crappiness, and that's what's going on with these referees qualifications. That's a pushification. That's horse crapification. Probably some of the best horse crap we've ever seen, and there's tremendous horse crap, and a lot of people. A lot of people.
No, hold on. We're getting the celebrities are coming by to talk to John now because.
We gotta go.
Well, you were wondering if they were the people who said the F word or something like that, or
no,
no, there was no F word.
Blocking foul is what he said.
And now look at him. He's taking pictures and selfies with celebrities.
How does he have merch already?
Look at this.
He's
Frank,
got horse crap merch.
Frank
How do you have
Caliendo
that? Where did you get
is
that?
right here, and John Bishop is the celebrity. This is one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Look at this.
Yeah. He's signing. He just signed a body part for somebody. I haven't seen. It's unbelievable. It's like he's a metal band. He's gonna have groupies. They're gonna be Bishop groupies. Unbelievable.
He just comes right in. He's like, "Are you guys the guys that said the F word?"
Bishop is the king. How about that?
There you go. Bishop is the king.
John Bishop, king me. That'll be some of your merch. King me.
So what'd you sign, John?
Creighton royalty.
Did you sign any autographs over there? Or?
What would I sign?
Yeah, no. What did you sign? I mean, they asked for your autograph. I'm sure.
No, they didn't.
Oh, okay.
No, they were just talking. Just nice people from the Midwest. I was pimping Frank's show, January 23rd, 24th, Funny Bone.
I did hear you do that. And
yes.
They were like, "It's horse crap."
You want to go to a horse crap show?
Horse crap. It's almost Andy Rooney.
Did you ever wonder what kind of horse crap goes on? Let me tell you.
Just a couple dudes sitting around saying horse crap. That's this show.
Yeah, welcome to the Connor show.
This is the business. All right, well, you go hang out with whoever
You're
going to
get rid of me, all right?
Well, you can do whatever you want. I mean, you can keep doing John Bishop horse crap.
I've had enough. I'm going to get a promo for the Funny Bone with John about some kind of.
That is a great idea.
Just something with him.
I'm getting the rub, man.
I'm not in charge of this, but I would.
Frank, I'm good.
I would air it for free, but I'm not in charge of any of that. But if we cut a Frank Caliendo, John Bishop horse crap Funny Bone promo.
Absolutely.
Oh, so let's do the practice right now.
All right, let's
pull
do
the
it.
audio. Hey, it's Frank Caliendo. I'm going to be at the Funny Bone Hey, it's Frank Caliendo, and I'm going to be at the Omaha Funny Bone. I didn't say funny. I didn't hit the beat. Look at all the promos I'm getting out.
January 23rd, 24th.
Hey, it's Frank Caliendo, and I'm going to be. Hey, it's Frank Caliendo.
This is a horse crap promo.
There it is. The Funny Bone, Omaha. January 23rd and 24th. FrankOnStage.com and whatever the Omaha Funny Bones website is, which is not a bunch of
horse crap. Nor is it JaysWin.com.
Definitely not terrible.
What a promo. The Funny Bone is going to love this. We'll send it their way.
God bless him.
And that's when Frank realized that he couldn't get it done in one take.
But it worked out because then John got interjected saying horse crap.
Omaha.funnybone.com.
Omaha.funnybone.com.
Yeah, you cut that all together, and it'll be a bunch of promos.
Yeah, Josh, you got it. Work your magic. All right, Frank.
All right,
go ahead.
I'll tell you what, man. You guys cutting the commercial yet? Or what?
No, we had 10 minutes until our pregame show goes on.
Oh, you don't even have the.
There will be one commercial, one 5-minute break before our broadcast.
Okay, I'm going to get that with John then. So
right.
if he finishes his
horse crap sandwich.
Yeah, his Michelob Ultra sandwich, his McSandwich.
Thank you, everybody. That is Frank Caliendo, the one and only, who said he didn't have any John Bishop impressions and then had a lot of them.
We workshopped it.
We figured it out all on the fly. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And yes, FrankOnStage.com, January 23 and 24 in Omaha. Frank will be back in town. I think Frank's going to the Xavier game that week, which is fantastic. Right. Now he's doing a selfie.
Did he guilt that family into taking a photo with him? Him and Bishop. Okay.
They're cutting a Funny Bone promo right now. This will be on Frank Caliendo's Twitter, I'm sure, in about 5 seconds. Later tonight. All right. Awesome. Wow. This could be one of the greatest things of all time. All right, Josh. Well, the show is basically over. So we have to do some poll questions, and we have to tell people what to watch. We have 2 days worth of poll questions to catch up on.
Oh, that's
so let's
right.
Do that at Happer Show on the JTech Construction Zone Twitter feed.
You got them? You ready to go? Or?
I do. Okay. I just found them. All right. So yesterday we started off with, wow, how amazing Could John Bishop be Miss America? Was the poll question. 50-50 was the final result.
I bet a lot more people are on his side now.
Maybe. Is Grant Hill your fourth favorite Piston?
No, he's probably my first favorite Piston.
74% said no. Are crossovers DNR? 61% said yes.
Yesterday's was.
Does Miss Mars have 3 breasts?
Absolutely.
72% said yes. Do you like the Oklahoma Choma? 76% said no. Do you ever think about a little ball of Cacio e Pepe?
My wife is jealous of you.
It was awesome. 70% said no. Are you close personal friends with Trey Songz? I'm going to vote no. 90% said no. Do you get crunked on the night before Thanksgiving? Josh, do you get crunked on the night before Thanksgiving?
No, I used to.
Yeah, there was a time. There was a time and a place. I'll just vote yes. 58% say no. Do we have plenty of wood around Omaha? We do. It's a wood town for sure. 84% say yes. Does the Statue of Liberty have legal guarding position? Yes. 60% said yes. Can one play chess too much? Yes or no, Josh?
Yes.
Yeah, indeed. 75% said yes. 2 more. Are you jealous of a plain baked potato?
No.
And finally, would you trade your potential for a plain baked potato?
Absolutely. No one understands that question.
86% said they would never trade their potential for a plain baked potato. All right, Josh. So you're in charge of the timing here. What are we looking like at our hard out here?
We got like 6 minutes.
6 minutes. So you tell us what to watch, and we'll extend it or whatever as long as we can. We'll nail this. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, we're gonna hit it. It's gonna be great.
We're gonna nail these scumbags.
We got college football tonight. Navy, Memphis, 6:30 on ESPN.
Navy in Memphis.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big game.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm excited. Maybe I'll watch it on. Maybe I'll watch it on the airplane. I don't know. Sorry. I wish I had more comments on that.
All Nebraska State High School Championships going on at Memorial Stadium. Fourth quarter, about 8.5 minutes to go. Wahoo leads Sydney in the Class C1 final, 20-6. These are on Nebraska Public Media. Class C2 is Grand Island Central Catholic versus Bishop Neumann. And, of course, tonight, the main event, I guess, Papillion La Vista South takes on Millard South at 7 o'clock.
Isn't there something with the Wahoo? Something is with Wahoo. What's the deal with Wahoo?
What's the deal with Wahoo?
Yeah, isn't it like some sort of historic, like, has Wahoo not been back in a long time?
I know their opponent Sydney has not been back in a long time since
Austin Jacobson
was not.
Can't stop talking about it.
He wasn't able to get them over the hump during his time at
Nebraska.
Sydney. Yeah.
Was Austin their Sydney's quarterback for a period of time or something like that?
He looks very slender. I would be curious what position he played.
Yeah, it's got to be a defensive, like free safety.
Yeah.
Tops. Okay. Anything else on television?
Yeah, we got lots more on television.
Great.
NBA Magic Sixers, 7 o'clock on NBC. And then flip it over to Peacock for a 10 o'clock tip between the Clippers and the Lakers. Lots of college basketball going on. Syracuse, Kansas at 2:30 on TNT. That's your Players Era Festival. I believe that's the other arena, though.
Syracuse and Kansas, yeah.
Okay.
Did you notice, by the way, that Kansas has playing Syracuse and Notre Dame in this Players Era Championship? Look at Frank's just in the background, just messing around. He's cutting more promos. Kansas got his sweetheart of a deal coming to this thing.
Oh, interesting.
2 of the easiest opponents in the world, and I don't know, maybe they're getting a little bit more Skrilla for being in it.
But they're also big brands, so nobody's like,
big brand.
Number 14, St. John's and Baylor hooking up at 3:30 on True TV. 4 o'clock on ESPN, the Maui Jim Maui gets going with Seton Hall versus USC. Number 17, Tennessee takes on number 3, Houston at 5 o'clock on TNT. Omaha Mavericks are at James Madison tonight, 6 o'clock. You can watch it on ESPN Plus, but that's a Bums broadcast. You want to listen to Gary on 1290. That's in Florida somewhere.
Okay.
Because Gary was hanging out with Trey Songz.
Oh yeah, Gary's in Miami.
Yeah, he went to
because I was watching them on YouTube this morning, and Gary was in Miami, and it was like the middle of the night. It's still in Las Vegas. It's very confusing.
Winthrop and Nebraska hooking up in Lincoln tonight, 7 o'clock on BTN. And
who will former Husker Doobie Okeke root for in this game? The transfer from Winthrop.
What was that name you said?
Did you ever think about that? Doobie Okeke? You don't remember
Doobie
Doobie Okeke?
What a great name.
Doobie Okeke, he was the dude who came in and just fouled people constantly.
And as we have 2 minutes left in the show, Iowa State and Creighton are about to get going. John Bishop and Connor Happer will take over at 12:30 from the Mick Ultra Arena. Will John go viral today?
No,
Stay tuned and find out.
Yeah, well, we'll find out. Like, I think, the energy today is probably a little bit lower. There's some we got to get it back going from last night. It's a little bit of a create your own juice situation. But if the game dictates it, because he's a professional, if the game dictates it, then the appropriate actions and words will be taken and spoken. That's what I'm going to say. I didn't know what we were getting into yesterday. I should have known it was Creighton against Baylor. Something ridiculous also always happens.
Okay, yeah, that's true too.
But this is Creighton and Iowa State. They have a bit of a history with playing each other, including playing each other like 5 weeks ago. And we'll see how things go. And it is a desperate situation for Creighton right now.
We didn't talk about the actual game. They took a step, but they do need to get a win.
They somehow have to put it together today to have their best performance of the season, coming off of a fine performance yesterday outside of offensive, letting up offensive rebounds. But if they can find a way today, the air will get a lot just less heavy around Creighton basketball. And then you'll get your third game no matter what. And then you come home and there's two cupcakes, I think, waiting for you, and or maybe just one cupcake.
Yeah, we're going to toss it to John and Connor from Vegas. Connor's back in studio with me tomorrow, yes?
Indeed.
All right, thank you. That's the Connor Happer Show for today. We now send you to Creighton basketball on 1620 The Zone.
The Connor Happer Show. Follow us on Twitter @Happer Show for all the latest